opinion, the bang one better.
I believe it.
Like, if it makes sense, they oversaturate the mango flavor.
For something that's already sweet like mango, I could easily believe that.
Like the bang one,
Where's
they
my
don't.
card?
The bang one they don't over sweeten, and it's mixed with oh, what else? It's mixed with something else. It's mango and something.
Bruh, don't tell
Um,
me this game yoinked my... Why is it all the way back there? This game is not making any sense.
but yeah, I still think that the bang just it's not bad, but this is one of the drinks that I could only have like one of them a day because of how sweet they are.
If I had to guess, it's probably one of those drinks that lends itself better to candy. Because all the ones I've had that are candy, oh, dude, there's one that's supposed to taste like Hubba Bubba Bubble Gum, and let me tell you, I was eating Hubba Bubba Bubble Gum. Well, not eating, drinking. That shit was good.
I don't doubt it's good, but like I said, I think it's just a bit too sweet for my taste.
Understandable.
Like I said, it's not like the bad thing, but it's also just not preferable. Like I said, the best way I can describe it is it's a one a day a drink, not like a bang where I could have like, you know, two or three.
Bruh, are you shitting me, game? The tar monster followed me?
That is fun.
You piece of shit.
Yeah, I was like, I went over there and then the fucking, or I was over at, she's just, I understand she wants to talk for a while and everything, but I was like, look, I really don't want my fucking shit jacked.
I just realized I just lost my fucking rusted buff too. Bruh.
But yeah, like,
Jogger, go away, I'm busy.
also that was, I literally had two new experiences while driving, so I guess it was nothing but a upside, I guess.
What was the experience?
Driving in rain and in rush hour at the same time.
Oh, that must have been really fucking annoying.
Wasn't that bad. It wasn't stop and go traffic, but there was definitely a lot more people on the road.
Bruh, game, why is this thing just auto-aiming onto me?
Fucking mortar inbound.
Dude, alright, the thing that really annoys me when I fight Tar, it knocks me back every time it hits me.
Oh,
Like, you just get
I
launched.
see.
I need to carry some wood on me to repair this cart, because this thing just, if it's not already broken, it just got shotgun.
I am gonna make some needle arrows for the next fucking troll attack, because then I'm gonna show him who's the big dick in this place.
Bruh, I haven't rested buff. Very gay. Why?
Damn, it takes 4 needles a craft?
Oh my god.
Oh.
That shit better do some fucking damage. This shit's asking a
Oh,
lot.
okay, compared to fire arrows, which do 5 to 8 pierce and then 9 to 16 fire, these do 26 to 44 pierce. They're gonna be doing damage. And I can make quite a bit of them, but the big issue here is mainly gonna be the fucking needle cost.
Oh my god, it took 80% of that fucking cart's health. Holy shit.
Damn. Alright, we have 1 needle left over and I have 41 feathers, but I made
To
240
be fair,
needle
like,
arrows.
one thing that made me realize that, oh my god, another one. Are you fucking shitting me? Where are you all coming from? I'm behind by a tree, fuck you.
Hear me though?
Hold on, I need to get rid of this. Okay, continue.
I made 240 needle arrows with the needles we had.
Oh, that's good.
So, yeah, these just do way more damage, and the damage isn't split. So,
So yeah, it's just raw fuck you damage.
yeah, which I honestly prefer.
I am really glad I can just plop a fucking workshop down anywhere and repair this thing, because this shit was almost broken already. I do not know why, but I guess I angered the fucking tar monsters because they fucking followed my ass.
I got to go hunt a bunch of fucking burbs, and I don't know what else. Honestly, any animals, because The shit we mainly need is like pig meat. Oh, it is very nice to have something caffeinated and carbonated though, because I have not had access to that in a couple days. Just watched my arrow go through a fucking pig twice. I'm reserving fire arrows for basically nothing but jobbers, and only fucking giga threats get needle arrows. That is how I'm conserving those.
Alright.
Unless, you know, like a weakness of theirs is fire, then I'm gonna swap back to the fire arrows. Or if they're not weak to piercing damage, I'm still swapping over to fire arrows, because if they're not weak to it, there's no point in using the giga shit. You know, like abominations, they're more weak to fire, but they're resistant towards pierce.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like getting close to fucking
I have now
pretty much any.
realized something I need to worry about when I have this cart. I can't go around. I have to swing wide around any search spawns because I cannot have this shit getting hit by fireballs.
Bro, what is this shit right now?
If all goes well, how much can you put in a cart? Oh my god. Yeah, I could literally empty all 3 dungeons if it all goes well with this thing.
That'd be good. I've been basically non-stop making charcoal for when that occurs, because
This man
iron
getting
iron takes a
ready for the
lot.
iron. Yeah,
Iron takes a lot. It
when I
takes
heard
it
3
takes
per
like three
bar, I
fucking,
was like,
yeah, it's like 3
oh,
per bar. I was like, oh.
this shit demanding you. Yeah, I went back with like almost 60 scrap iron, and I'm gonna be real, that shit annoying. Like, I made it, but I got attacked by so much bullshit. Stop shooting my cart, you fucking retarded ass jogger. Get parried.
Yeah, I've pretty much realized my playstyle. Anything big, mean, and threatening, I'm pulling out a bow for. Any normal jobber, they're getting the mason shield.
I will parry the world.
The only thing I can't parry is like the big monsters. I'm just not great with the timings. And I have to understand my strengths and weaknesses and play with them.
I will literally bang my shield against them until I kill them.
Like, there's times where I can parry trolls, but at the same time, I am very fearful doing so.
Without fear, there is no courage. Oh my god, why? Why are there acid fuckers near me? Go away.
So, yeah, the next boss, though, once we get our shit upgraded, we do have to kind of just go fucking Baba Booey that, man.
I mean, hey, it looks like we already got one of the big preps. You need anti-poison. Guess what we got?
Yeah, that's a great thing that we have prepped. I mean, I keep a stack of 10 on me at all times, and a stack of 10 fucking healing, medium healing potions.
I've gotten a bit lax with it, but I still keep, I always have a few on me. I just don't like restock on 10 every time because of the trips. Skelly bro, if you don't stop shooting me, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
I keep a stack of 10 of everything on me just because I don't want to be caught in a situation where I don't have some shit. Because it's not like a stack of 10 takes more space. It's still just one slot regardless.
Why are the skeletons of the world asking for an ass beating?
Yeah, I'm trying to kill like every fucking animal in history. PETA gonna have a problem with me. I've learned it is literally best to aim towards like an animal's ass, and you have less of a chance of missing. Just because of the shitty way RNG circles work, man.
Yeah. Alright, I am doing this before I go in there. I'm putting down a workbench preemptively. Skelly bro, when I come over there, I'm going to smash your fucking wrists.
One thing that I'm glad I gotten used to is like at least talking to people while I'm driving. Cause like that's one thing that they kind of discourage like initially when you start learning how to drive, but I kind of am like opposed to that as well because I'm like if you do it relatively early, you'll be used to it, so it's not really a distraction like it is if you start.
I think what they mean by discouraging at the start is get experience with driving first, then talk.
I mean, I
I
think
mean, that's
driving
the
it
ideal scenario anyway. They could be
I
meaning
think
something
driving
else.
all in all is just a you learn as you go pretty much. Like obviously you need to know like the baseline bullshit, but you definitely learn more as you go, I'd say,
The
rather
harder I
than
tried to learn, the more my parents just I don't know if they thought they were trying to help, but that shit very discouraging to get yelled at constantly.
nah, but like man, my fucking grandpa started yelling once and I pulled over the car. I was like, I'm not gonna drive if you're gonna yell. And that is because instead of telling me before the turn was coming up, he tried to tell me to turn somewhere as we were passing the turn. I was like, what the fuck do you expect me to do there? I'm not gonna pull a last minute turn and possibly like fuck anything. I would rather make like a U-turn or something. Because it's literally just the safer fucking option.
Yeah.
And then he gets fucking frustrated easily. And he's just like, I wanted to do this. And I was like, I don't give a shit.
Uh,
I was like, if you want me to turn or go somewhere, you tell me before we get to that damn turn, not like as we're passing it.
yeah.
Like that's why one of the things I immediately want to get off of Amazon is a fucking a phone holder so I can pull up a GPS and then not even have to fucking try and rely on someone for directions.
Yeah, that's what me and Chakoi used, is phone GPS, and when we went to Sarasota.
But if I can have a phone holder, then I just put it there, and I glance at it every now and then. Yeah, like I don't know. Some of the shit just driving is just it's not hard. It's just are you concentrating? Yes, then you're doing all you really need to.
I think I could like drive in normal traffic. I just didn't pass the test because I fumbled some shit that I was supposed to remember, but I did not in the heat of that moment. I think the one that probably fucked me overall was the one where I forgot which way to look behind me when backing up.
Oh yeah, when you back up, you gotta put your arm over the chair and look out the rear mirror or the rear window.
Yeah.
And then yeah, like a lot of people. I mean, one thing that helps at least nowadays, but like you still gotta know how to do it because there's definitely cars out there that don't have this feature, but rear view cameras. So
Apparently,
like
my
when you
mom
start
trusts me
reversing.
enough to use hers for the next time, so that's what I'm gonna have, I guess. I don't know if that counts for the test though if you use the
No,
camera.
no. Don't use the camera.
Okay.
Still look over the seat because they're trying to prep you for if you don't have that because not every car does.
Yeah.
Like that, it's a luxury to have that, but it's not like a guarantee you're going to. Because only cars in like 2015 and later have that feature. My car literally was made 2014. I got fucked.
F.
But yeah, it's a mandatory feature now, but it was not before.
What do you think made it a mandatory feature?
It's just a very quality of life. It helps a lot for, like seeing people cross and everything, or like one of my favorite things is like when you go to park, you can just
The
hold the
Lions let
brake.
you.
Well, yeah, like when you go, well, now I'm not referring to like if you're backing into a spot, but like when you go to like just pull into a spot, you can like hold the brake, put your car in reverse, and you'll have your camera shown so you can actually see if you're within the lines in the camera.
Yeah.
That's like my favorite use of it, because like I'm not terrible at parking, but I'm also still new, so there will be mistakes.
I actually nailed the parking part, and I didn't park the way people normally did, and my instructor looked like he was gonna have a heart attack, but he's like, oh wow, he didn't knock over any of the cones. That's an instant fail. And then he chuckled, and I was having a heart attack.
Yeah. I have learned with this game that even though the music is nice, you can tolerate it for a while, but it eventually starts to get a little old, so I turn it off and I just like the ambient noise of the fucking forest.
I'm not in the meadow all the time, so I only hear the music when I'm home. They wouldn't let me
Yeah,
see the paper like officially, but I looked over when I had failed my test, and I saw the 15 points that could have gotten me just at least a bare minimum passing grade. And it was that fucking looking back shit. Jewed myself.
yeah, it's that, and for like a lot of people, you need to know how to like 3-point turn, and you need to know how to parallel park, which I looked up how to parallel park. It's not required, or no, not parallel park. At least in Florida, it's not required to know how to parallel park. It's parking on hills is what is required to know. So like parking on hills isn't hard, but there's definitely like a lot of steps in it. Like I said, like people are psychos on the road. Like when you're in the fast lane, I'd say like like unless you're going with the flow of traffic, like 5 to 10 miles over the speed limit is pretty much where I try to stick in the fast lane.
I didn't like. I didn't. I never liked being in the fast lane. Everybody is like
I don't either,
irrationally
but
impatient.
sometimes it is required for some turns I have to make. So I prep
Yeah,
myself by going.
that was the
I go in the
only
fast lane
time.
for when I know I'm gonna have to turn left. So
That was the only time I
because
would use that lane is if I needed to make a turn.
yeah, because normally I sit there. I can definitely see how like people accidentally let their speed get away from them because it's very easy to just not pay attention to your speed as much as you think you are.
Every like anytime it didn't seem like traffic was gonna spike at all, I would look at that shit.
Well, like it's recommended that you look at like your rear view mirror every like 10-15 seconds, and like I pay attention obviously to like my gas, my speed, shit like that, and then I'll check my mirrors and just every so often. Like I said, you just gotta be prepped for every situation. And like, I was only kind of tense driving today because, like I said, I was driving in rain for the first time and during fucking rush hour traffic because it was like 5 o'clock, like 5:30,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh, this is literally worst timing ever because it was literally just raining. Now it wasn't fucking giga pouring, but it was still rain nonetheless. And when the roads are wet, your driving experience is different entirely.
Yeah.
Which it's not bad. The only thing you have to worry about is like at higher speeds is like hydroplaning. That's it.
Yeah, turns are
Or
different.
or whatchamacallit, when like I was stopped at a red light, fucking, and it turned green, and I went to put pressure on the gas, and my back tire burned out a little because it was wet. I was like, oh, whoops. Like, unironically, I do enjoy driving. Um, it's pretty nice. It's definitely a freedom that gets opened up to you. Because it's like, oh, do I want to go somewhere? Well, let's get out, skadooey. And then it just doesn't kind of matter anymore. but at the same time, oh,
I
fucking.
saw it as a necessity, but my learning experience when it wasn't Jacoby and it was only Jacoby like twice was very fucking awful.
Oh,
Like
once I get license,
I'm already stressed in that driver's seat, and I got people fucking yelling at me.
like I said, fucking once I get license, we're gonna try to get you license. Literally, Odin is stalking me every 2 fucking seconds, bro.
It's like, why are you circumnavigating my ganks?
No, he's like, why the fuck are you murdering everything in a fucking 78-mile tri-state area radius? I'm like, why do you keep sending fucking psychopathic goons my way? And trolls. Why the fuck are you sending trolls my way? Like, Odin, I wouldn't be killing absolutely everything if there was not always a constant threat of trolls around the fucking corner. Yeah, like one thing as well that I've been doing is one of my foods, like temporarily, has unironically been honey because we just have so much of the shit.
Oh, we do.
Like we have, I'm using the cloudberries, honey, and then like cooked pig meat because that's just what was in there. And besides that, I don't really care. Not gonna lie, it's very big depresso walking back to where Fort Knox used to be, and now it is just a mini fort.
Memories, dust in the wind.
Look, I think my quote on those signs hit pretty spot on.
This man literally whipped out poetry and haikus on my ass.
I don't know anything about poetry or haikus, I just went with how I felt.
Don't worry, that's what the basis for those things are. I just didn't know you could accidentally do it like that.
It's emotional attachment. What am I supposed to do?
Whatever you feel like. I just didn't realize you knew how to do those things.
I now go store all the bullshit that I have in my inventory. Don't mind me just hunting like 50 million deer. Unironically, pig meat is the harder one to acquire. I don't know why, but it just feels like that right now. Oh, don't tell me I did that game. No. I have to keep all this pig meat raw as well. Because that's what the recipe wants.
You wouldn't deny the Krabby Patty secret formula, its recipe, would you?
No, because this recipe is good kush food.
Yes.
Also, I've been collecting a shit ton of berries so you can make some of your fucking needs.
I'm trying to get blood bags, but I also don't feel like going out of my way to hunt down leeches in the water. Because I feel like that's a losing prospect.
Also, like a lot of the fucking red mushrooms I need for some recipes. A lot of recipes require a lot of shit unironically, but they are very, very fucking good kush, and I'm still willing to go for them.
Yes.
They don't require like the most materials, but there is some that I'm like, bruh.
Some of them are a bit demanding.
No, cause like the only ones that I hate is the ones that require multiple vegetables.
I don't know, the
Cause
one
like,
that I love the healing meats, but the fact that I need to go fight leeches for it is actually kind of gay.
yeah, I'm not really bothered like that.
Oh, well, I remember fighting them before I had a million fucking anti-poison vials. That shit wasn't fun.
Oh, I understand that, but did acquire more feathers, and that is very important. Because it takes 2 feathers along with the rest of the shit. The carrots will probably be done tomorrow. Well, all of the vegetables will probably be done tomorrow. And all of the honey is done, so that's like another 28. We have like almost a full, we have about a full chest of fucking coal.
Oh, that's good. That means they'll be ready for our iron.
Yeah, because then next is silver, and then after silver, it's like the Giga Meta Weapon shit.
I'm actually curious how you even get silver.
Snow.
Well, I know the snow area, but where is it in the snow? Can you just mine it?
Probably. That's what I'd assume.
Yeah, I'm guessing the thing you need to smelt it is behind some bosses. As the game is
That,
wanting you to go.
and we're not going to be taming wolves, but we definitely need to murder them, because I want at least the cape, because that negates cold,
Yeah,
unless you're wet.
I don't like cold myself either.
So, because we're not going to be able to make the silk shit yet for or the padded armor set or the cape that goes with the set. We won't be able to make that just yet because that's best set in game. Uh, but because the fucking whatchamacallit, the cape for that also gets rid of cold, but I want that shit right now, so wolves must die.
Do we have the means to make it now?
No, we have to kill wolves. I don't even know if we have the right crafting station for it or if it
Yeah, that's a
requires a specific crafting station.
like I'm willing to fight some wolves, but I don't know if the game like wants us to kill a boss or something before we can even try.
I think it'll probably open up after we kill this boss that you're next to right now, Bone Mass.
Cause I'm gonna tell you, if I can get rid of the cold debuff at night, we about to go fucking skin some doggos and then wolves.
Yeah, apparently, the wolves kill everything that comes near your base, animal or not.
And they're very strong too.
Yeah,
I have
and
fought
then
one and that shit was scary.
and they also automatically breed, so throughout time you will just get more fucking wolves,
God,
which isn't a bad thing.
if they're tamed.
Well, yeah, because when they're bred, they're like automatically tamed, I think. That should be how it is, because if they're already domesticated, that should already apply over. With the way the farms are, I'm probably gonna have to do like one type of crop at a time. I don't want to keep splitting it like this. The one I want to focus on the most, though, is probably the turnip stew. Because it's 1 boar meat and 3 turnips, but it's 18 HP and 55 stamina for 25 minutes with a 2 HP tick.
God damn.
The deer stew is probably the second one. Because it's 45 HP, 15 stamina for 25 minutes with a 3 HP tick, and it requires 1 cooked deer meat, which is why I had all of the deer meat, 1 blueberry, and 1 carrot. And then the boar jerky as well is pretty nice because it's split between health and stamina. Requires honey and boar meat, which is why I said the thing we need most is boar meat. If you ever stumble across pigs, I ask you to murder them and take their flesh.
I'll be sure to let you know if I see any in between all the great doors and goblinos and the desquitos.
Like, we have 43 boar meat right now, but split between the 2 of us, it's gonna go quickly.
The only thing really stalling me from doing that is I would have to go out of my way to go back into the meadows when I have to travel through like Black Forest shit and the plains where there's not really boars. They get replaced by the beefalo.
Yeah. My only issue, what is it called? Right now is there's no way to you can't really teleport animals either, so that's the only other downside about the whole island bullshit. But if
With
we
the new
turn like
cart
Fort
thing,
Knox,
each trip can get us over 100 iron before my pick breaks.
that's good.
If we were to like Pablo Escobar this now, would we at least be able to max out our picks together? I have 132
You just
scrap
want our
iron.
picks maxed out?
It would allow me to essentially clean out more dungeons, and we'd both get them upgrade if we had enough.
Let me see how much the pick takes
Because
now. Cause our
it's
picks are at 2,
it's
and
not
it
that
takes
the cart's full. My pick broke. That's why I ask. Need more
to
durability.
get it to quality 3. It wants 2 core wood, which we have, and then 20 iron minimum.
And what about level like
I
4?
can't see that
I
right
think
now.
we'd have enough because I got 130.
Hold
Like,
on.
I think it'd go to like 30
I think I
each.
have some extra iron, so I can upgrade my pick right now. Yeah, I do. I can upgrade my pick right now and see what level 4 costs.
I activate deer buff and run back with cart now.
Ah,
Game, please,
yeah.
please don't spawn an abomination on me, or I swear to God, I'm gonna have a stroke.
Yeah, I would have really liked to talk for a few minutes, but I was like, this man taking a shit and I'm on a timer.
You were correct, because I took that shit for a while.
Yeah, I like peeked in your fucking parents' room and your dad was like, this man's taking a shit. And I was like, oh.
I mean, I would have been in my bathroom if someone was in there when I knocked and the light was on, so I was
I
like,
knocked
I'm going.
and nobody answered because I thought you were in there. I was like, brother
To be
moment.
free, oh my God, a fucking abomination. I
That's
hate
fine.
you. I'm getting very far away from the cart now.
Okay, to get it to level quality 4, it's 30 iron. So to get yours to 3 and then 4, it's 50.
This game literally trying to swoop my ass right now.
Hear me?
Noted. It unequipped because I ran through water. Oh my God.
Yeah, bro. The fucking requirements for iron, even though you have to get more iron and it's a better system than fucking copper, still annoying. Yeah, because the trade-off is it's easier to get the iron and smelt it, but
Certs! Nature's about to help me.
the problem with iron is they're like, we're going to stonk the shit out of you now. Go get 7 million iron. I wish right now we already unlocked another fucking cooking upgrade, but there isn't one, sadly. Like, we have the spice rack and that's it, but I want another one. Because I actually like the food system in this game.
Oh my God, no wonder they say run into the certs. They just fucking literally melted this man with fireball spam. Although there's also 6 of them.
Yes.
I was not able to mark my fucking cart, so now I gotta go look through the fucking swamp
Oh
from where
my
I left that
god.
bitch.
I am looking at the fucking... I right clicked and toggled the long ship just to see how big this boat is. This boat is fucking humongous.
Oh,
It's the third
bruh.
boat that is
Don't
unlocked.
tell me I lost my cart. I will not leave this swamp until I find it, game. I don't think you understand how much iron's in that bitch. This game trying to dick me down hard, bruh.
Oof.
Joke's on you, game. I am not leaving without that cart.
I have realized I am basically just base bitch because things have to get done here to make progress as well.
Yeah, so that any of the stations, all your materials mean fuck all.
It's not even that, it's the fact I have to constantly produce coal because I know it's going to eat through all of the coal supply I've already stocked up. Also, I think I'm getting a little sick maybe, but
IRL, yeah.
I don't know. Nose is stuffy.
Mm. Game, I fucking hate you right now. Where's my cart? Bruh, like, the worst part is, I killed the abomination. Okay, wait, do I have that cert thing marked? Because I can start searching. Yeah, okay, I got it marked. I know the cart isn't destroyed.
That's why, like, if I ever drop the cart, I would put a marker on it, even if it's not named, because that would only tell me that it's there, because I normally take the time to name shit.
Yeah, it's smart, but unfortunately that wasn't really going through my head when a giant tree came out of the floor.
You said, hold up, boom gang.
I'm gonna be here a while.
Just try to backtrack from the mines where you were at.
It's hard because where I got attacked, there's not really any markers for me to cross reference. You know.
Mm. You know what? I'm surprised there is not like a vegetable soup that I can make. Like
That,
there's stews that I can make and they require vegetables, but there's specific like carrot stew and like turnip stew. But there's no like vegetable soup that requires like both.
there goes my deer buff because this game thinks it's fucking funny. This fucking game killing me.
I don't know. With the layout of our base, I really like how I was able to squeeze out a bunch of shit.
I found the cart. It fucking drifted into the water.
Bruh. Hear me though?
Yeah, I won't lie. For how much little space you had compared to the old place, you got a lot out of that shit.
Like when the first thing you tried to do was recommend me start building shit up, I was like, I know what is in this place. I really don't feel like doing that.
I mean, I'm just saying, if like if you're fine with every now and again having to shoot arrows at trolls with trees in their hand, I'm fine too.
I mean, that's why I'm carrying the fucking needle shit on me now. Cause once I get that last bow upgrade, it's game over. Bill Cosby is about to pull up in their driveway. Fuck it.
I would have been back sooner, but sadly my deer buff got wasted because a fucking giant tree decided to rise out of the floor.
Homie said Baba the Booey.
I can see why. I can actually kind of see how people are able to progress. Because I was like, how the fuck are people fighting this tree without being parry kings? 'Cause this shit hard. Nah, if you run him into the certs will literally kill him for you. They will do that shit for free. Because they don't like trees, it would seem. Like, I was
Yeah.
still parrying him and killing him, so it probably went a lot faster than normal people. But bro, every time I watched a fireball hit it, it lost a tiny chunk of its health bar. Let me tell you, there wasn't just one guy throwing fireballs. There was a couple. Literally, I was watching that tree burn to death in real time. Yeah, I have to like keep this cart safe, but cart a lot more iron, a lot less time.
Understandable. I mean, it
Alright,
makes sense.
I gotta always keep 10 wood on me in case I gotta repair this thing, because sometimes this thing is unfortunately just caught in the crossfire. Like, there ain't much I can do if a tar slime rolls over and says, hold up, vibe check, and fucking shotguns me and my cart.
Like, I think the thing I'm happiest most about is like just how much chest space we have here. Cause like, I mean, you even saw between each furnace, there's a chest. Fucking, there's 3 chests for your fucking keg bullshit. There's a chest for the crops.
You know,
The only thing that can like help us out a lot more is start making the giga chest. But those take 2 iron each and 10
I was
fucking
gonna
pine
say, is
wood.
that even worth with all that, how we haven't even used
It
all
gives
the
you
items?
it gives you a whole extra row.
Now let me ask you a question. You think we'll ever reach the capacity in a normal chest?
Yes,
Fair
we
enough.
already have.
Well, I'm gonna need another swamp full of iron then, because like I don't even know if there's enough in this one to get us a full upgrade.
I mean, the map is huge. You'll probably find one.
Fun
You
fact,
might have to go boating yourself, so
uh, bruh, I'd rather fucking swim if I had the stamina.
that's not an option. So you gotta go boating solo now.
But Mrs. Puff, I'm not ready.
I don't care. Deal with sea monsters.
That's gonna be a group effort. I guess we're both going strapped with bows.
I gotta get my rested buff. and I'm gonna not do
Damn,
it
you
anymore.
game. I forgot the one thing that is kind of annoying about taking a cart is having to maneuver around shit instead of running straight through.
Mm-hmm. One thing I wish was that like they do have the whole taming system, but I wish there was ways to get like pets to follow you around. Like the whole trade-off is like wolves, I guess, but they can't use teleporters.
So the moment you go through a teleporter, you're suddenly the guy that went to the convenience store to get some milk and cigarettes.
That's right. That kind of sucks. Yeah, when I put all the bee things down and I double checked and I saw that all the bees were happy, I was like, how the fuck did I get them in this small ass space and for them to be happy when they wouldn't even be this close in the other base?
Stonks and necessity.
Look, the bees came through when I needed them to, make building in a small ass base, cause that was another worry. I was like, how the fuck am I gonna fit all these goddamn bees in here? And well, the clutch. So
Literally the fucking bumblebee conundrum. Oh yeah, I'm still very proud of myself. I did it in like 2 days. I was able to hunker down and get the RA4 bottle cap challenge done on console, which I didn't want to do because that shit's annoying. But I also saw Formake was coming out, so I knew it was time to get this shit over with.
you saw what? Oh, the remake.
Yeah. Uh,
I'm intrigued, but I'm very worried for that remake.
I have no hope and I expect disappointment.
Honestly, yeah. I was very surprised when they actually went through and decided to touch the godchild of that series. I was like, what are you doing? This is like no man's land. You gotta be kind of psycho to do this shit. Because if you fuck up, people gonna be very fucking angry because you were literally touching the godchild of the fucking series.
Oh yeah, Joe was like, "What do you want to be here?" I was like, "Less QTs. Can we get rid of those, please?" That shit was annoying me. Like I like RE4, like maybe
See,
keeping the
one
bolder
thing,
ones, but the ones with Krauser, I don't like doing those.
my thing is, I don't care. I would have rather not like a remake, but a, what is the term when they just update the graphics?
Remaster in that game's
Remaster.
engine. I mean, that's what I
Yeah.
wanted too, but I guess they want to
I
remake
would
it,
have taken
which
that because I'm like, bro, just give me updated graphics. I don't care. I would have taken that because then there's no worry that they might fuck something up.
I wish.
Cause like, could you imagine that game but in like RE2 or RE3 remakes graphics?
The closest we'll ever get, and I'd have to show you it, is there is a HD retexture mod that literally these guys went out to Spain to
Oh,
go
I
see
seen it.
all that shit. Yeah. I guess someone has a ray tracing thing too, but I'm gonna be real with you. If you put ray tracing in that game, you're fucking stupid. Like that's one of those games where ray tracing is literally like, here, let me kill my performance for no fucking reason. I am interested if like you could get higher than 60 frames in that game, but I feel like that would break some animations.
One thing that I find very fucking funny is like ray tracing and just how fucking crazy you can get Minecraft to look.
I wouldn't know
Like,
that because Bill Gates was goaling my
what if I
ass.
told you people literally make Minecraft look IRL with some of their fucking bullshit?
Oh, I believe it. Minecraft is one of the most user modified things I've ever seen on the internet.
Yeah. Yeah, I went in and I saw your graphics card on the floor and I was like, bro, I wish I had me one of these.
I finally was able to not get Jewed by scalpers. Beefalo, please don't attack. I mean you no harm. I just don't want to get hit by tar monsters.
Beefalo just started zooming at you at 70 miles an hour.
I have one chasing me very close right now. And I am fucking very worried for my car, less so for my life, because this game's already yoinked like a dozen levels from me in every stat. Because I guess that has to be a fucking feat. I am tempted to find a mod that gets rid of that, honestly. I don't like
What?
the one where you fucking lose stats when you die.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna be real with you. That is a feature I'd turn the fucking off button on immediately. I really hate games that do that. I don't care if you want a roguelite. Fuck your idea of design. It's shit. The last time a game did that shit to me, and I thought it was alright, was Rogue Legacy, because there was literally upgrades that let you take more and more from the game, trying to yoink all your money.
I don't know. One mod that I would look into is to revert all the fucking changes they did to the bow to make it not as great, because they've nerfed the fuck out of it throughout the years. Because apparently it
I
was,
know one you'd nut over, the no bloom one for your fucking shooting.
if that was an actual thing, oh, then yes. Like I would have been fine if it took just a little bit longer to pull the bow back to have no bloom on my shot. I'd be fine with that. I don't even care if it takes literally like a little bit of extra time on the fucking draw. I would have preferred that. But instead I get digged over and laughed at. I just really despise fucking bloom, and people think it's a necessity in their fucking games.
It's called your shit.
It's very fucking annoying. Really, you can't eat turnips on their own. It's interesting.
Again, the last thing I wanted to do is collect stone. Get the fuck out of here. That's it. Where's my axe? Get over, you fucks. I am not getting stalled because you wanted to put bushes in front of me. At least these don't have any berries.
Yeah, I'm gonna just hyper focus fucking turnips for now because they have like the most expensive fucking food recipe.
I know I probably could have like held out for something better, but bro, when I saw like a 3060 with 12 gigabytes of RAM, which is literally double what I have right now, I was like, I am willing to like settle for this. It is MSRP, it's sold by Amazon. It did not get scalped because it's literally the lowest tier. I will take this.
I don't know. Once I get a job, I'm probably gonna save up like 5 grand and dump that into a Giga PC and not worry about that shit forever.
Fair enough.
Like I'm talking 3090 fucking Ryzen 9 5950X fucking. I don't even care if people be like, "Oh, you don't need that for gaming." Fuck you. It's my money and I fucking call me JG Winsworth. It's my money and I want it now.
Lol.
I don't give a shit, bro. I don't care what people fucking think you do and don't need. It's my money. I can spend it however I please.
Sure. Alright, good. I got unconnected. What the hell? A shaman literally shitting all over my car. Get out of here.
Yeah, like every type of mob is useless except for the trolls and the goons that throw rocks, but the goons that throw rocks do no damage to the walls. Like they do some damage, but it's negligible.
I don't have a ton, but I got what is it? I got 3 needles.
There's a stack of needles on one of the chests, just throw them in there. But we're gonna need to actually like farm those out, not gonna lie.
Oh, don't worry. The game loves to like respawn those fucks every day.
Once you get back into base, I'll head out over to Kronk and I'll start fucking yoinking that shit and world hopping with it. Just so that way we can get your pick going, I guess, and get that shit maxed out.
Oh yeah.
And then with whatever we have left over, see what we should do for upgrades.
I mean,
Try
I'd
to.
focus on armor if it wasn't for the fact my trip only got cut short because my pick broke on me. And I was like,
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think I know what I want first, actually. The clarity is here. I mean, I like having like better X too and weapon, but I'm gonna be real. This armor makes my life a lot easier when shit's trying to kill me. Oh yeah,
You
I
know what I
forgot.
thought about?
I already put like 57 iron in here too, so we're gonna have even more iron.
I have an idea.
Mm.
What if we take like all the stone and head to the other islands, like the two islands next to us, because those are the only things that they can actually spawn at. And
Yeah,
what if we raise the ground there enough to where sure enemies could still spawn up there, but they're not gonna go down the slope, so they can't even cross the water.
that's actually very fucking cruel. I love it.
I mean, think about it. It even further fucking reduces goons attacking us, because then I don't care if the trolls can spawn over there. They literally cannot walk over here.
That's actually a very fucking diabolical idea, and I love it. And I have 7 chests worth of stone. We could use for it.
Okay, since you're here now, I'm gonna start transferring metal, but afterwards, you're gonna start transferring your stone.
Well, first thing when I get back into this world, I'm gonna fix my shit.
I'm gonna
Bring my
set up.
pick.
I'm gonna go fucking start yoinking all the metal. Oh wait, this was the wrong portal. Think. Cause what you went through Kronk, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll advance fast, but I know I will be doing immediately better than most people working at Publix. Because even when one of the assistant managers was working register, all the people.
Is there any metal in the cart?
No, I took it all out. It's in the chest only.
Okay, so we have about 200-ish, a little under.
I see that there's less chests overall, so I now immediately understand why you want the Giga chests.
Yeah. Yeah, I looked it up and like the tinnitus that I have, it could be one of two things and it just kind of depends.
Oh
It could either
boy.
be one, just permanent hearing damage, or two, it is earwax that is just pushed too far back. And that is a side effect of also using Q-tips, and I do use Q-tips, so there is a chance that my hearing is not kind of fucked. And if it is, then, I mean, there's nothing I can do about it. I'm already used to it right now, so kind of hard not to be used to it. Not gonna lie, the mango ghost, it gets very old very quickly because of how oversaturated the flavor is.
Oh, looks like I dodged a bullet 'cause I like the ones I have. You sound like you're in
I
life.
looked at Swedish Fish and Sour Patch, and I looked at the mango, and I was like, I do like me some mango, and I was in the mood for mango, and I did not know that they were literally gonna use like mango concentrate in that shit. I gotta sit in front of a chest so I can dump all this metal when I fucking come back in here. I'm sure the other flavors are okay, but this one, I don't know. I'm just gonna stick to Bang, honestly. Yeah, fun fact to Gigamax, how much like stone stonks I was getting when I was mining my own stone. Like I said, I brought myself just chest and chest full of stone.
When I got home from Pollock's after the online thing, I got on my world. I filled 7 chests. I was like, it should be enough.
But anyways, I fucking wait. I just realized we're not gonna have to do the entire island either. I can literally just do the perimeter of the island. Think about it. What are they gonna do? Walk up the slope from the center piece that won't be raised, and they won't. If they do spawn on the ledge, they're not gonna walk down if it's high enough. So it's not even gonna take that much stone. I'd say just bring like 1 chest over as a start. And if we need more, I'll send you to go get it. Because I can always just resend you another invite.
Plus, once the fucking picks are upgraded, if I really need stone, I could just go out, fill up a fucking cart. I'll go through the Black Forest to Fort Kronk and grab it. That way I don't have to
Oh
travel a ton.
like when I was getting stone, one thing I noticed is each time you create a world, there was always a metric shit ton of stone at spawn. So I just would create a new world, fucking slap down a chest, and literally go farm a metric shit ton of wood. I invited you. Alright, time to grab some coal and fill up all these shits.
Oh, yeah, so is there like a place over the wall we can jump that won't kill us with fall damage?
Water.
Perfect.
Literally all around us is essentially water. But to get back up, I don't know how we're gonna do that. The only way I can think about getting back up is running over to Fort Knox from here. It's not the farthest run, but it's like the closest teleporter.
I would rather jump.
Huh?
I would rather
No, no,
jump
no, no.
it.
What I'm talking about is to get back up into the base after. So, like I said, pop deer buff and run over to Fort Knox.
You're right. So many cloudberries.
Why? They're one of my fucking main food items.
So many.
Well, we got shit smelting, so that's what we're waiting on. What are you doing though?
I'm gonna go admire my work.
What are you talking about? This man.
Sometimes it's nice to take it slow and easy and watch
Oh
the
yeah, I don't know
fruits
if
of
you
the
saw the
labor.
dragon head I put on our base.
I saw that, I got spooked. I was like, what the?
It was just funny. I was like, there's a chimney there, so I'm gonna just put a dragon head here. Like I said, I like the whole 2-story aspect we have. I love how I got rested here. That's funny.
It's probably from the fire.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I did the best of what I could with this base design.
I agree.
Like with the portals, if we need more portals, there's enough room to make like another row. Hell, even like 2 rows. But besides farming, I don't really have anything to do. Or like smelting. Yeah, if I just raise the ground enough along the edges of an island, I don't even have to fill in the center. Because if they spawn in the middle, I do not care. They spawn on the ledges, they're not going to go down the ledge.
This is actually an interesting thing, because if they spawn there, there's nowhere to go, and you can't spawn anywhere else.
Yeah. That's why I think the island life is just perfect. Because you literally cannot spawn Wuju bullshit unless the next tier is fucking wraiths, and then I'm gonna kill myself. I mean, I can deal with some wraiths because my armor and everything. Wait, why'd you get naked when you jumped up here?
I can be comfortable if I want to.
This fucking man. I will say the ambiance this game fucking has, even without music playing, is just very nice. I think though, literally out the gate, every base I like, if we ever, because we probably will, because I can see this a game being we do multiple different playthroughs on. It's not just gonna be a one and done. Because again, RNG worlds.
Ain't that
Um,
fun?
One thing I can see is just no matter what, I'll always shoot for an island base because I just prefer it now. After experiencing what I have, I literally just can't be dicked over. It is literally a safe hub that you cannot be touched on.
Yeah, the island thing you just need rock for, so you could literally say lol no to any of the bullshit.
Yeah, you can do it fairly early on. Like, really, the second that you unlock portals is pretty much when you can do it.
Portals are so nice.
Portals are
Literally,
the most broken feature.
no, I just say broken. I
The
say
the
it makes
first
this
there's
shit
a couple
bearable.
mods. There's a couple mods that I look into, like no bloom shit for the fucking bows. Wait, so you were my death? You look so small, soft. Tell Odin you may have broken this form, but the wilderness will never submit to his rules. What? The fucking trophy is talking to me?
What?
The fucking deer trophy was just talking to me. He was talking about how he looks so small and soft. And I think he's really depressed because we murdered that man.
Oh, well, get fucked.
And then he was talking about how Odin should baba booey us. I was like, what the?
Yeah, well, guess what? Owen sent me here to kill you, so get fucked, nerd.
Yeah, I was like, I fucking went in your room and I saw the million fucking things of Coke, and I was like, I'm gonna just steal 2 cans because
They had
I do
fucking,
not.
they had, was it buy two, get one? I was like, oh, I know what I'm getting.
I was just like, I ain't got no drinks at my house at the moment because I have not been to the store, so I'm gonna just yoink some of these now.
Oh, yeah.
So
Once
I
my
hope you
pick's
do not mind.
maxed, I do not, you're good. When my pick is maxed, I think I'm just, if, I mean, I don't know what you want to do with the extra iron, but I want to throw that shit armor again. Because armor is
Probably
keeping
that's what
us
we're gonna do.
alive. Yeah, man. When I felt the when I get like hit now, it doesn't hurt nearly as much. Instead of losing a third of my health, I lose a 6. That's double the hits before I die from those Desquitos. That shit, good.
I swear though, I could definitely not play this game with anybody else because most people will sit there and complain about dumb bullshit that just has to be done regardless.
Yeah,
Like,
that is really stupid.
I've accepted I have to sit around the base a lot because there's a lot of shit that has to get micromanaged and done around here.
Yeah, when I had to make Fort Retardicus, there was just some shit I had to do that was pain in the ass, but I had to do it, so I
And
did
and
it.
it's one of those things of like, look, I'm fine with doing this as long as you're fine and going out in the trenches to get the fucking iron. It's just one of the trade-offs. You gotta do one or the other, and I have picked my poison. You have picked yours.
Yeah.
It's just more efficient this way.
Oh,
Cause
yeah.
I know you wouldn't want to keep up with the fucking farm as much as I have to.
There would be a farm. I just don't know what it would look like.
It's not the what it would look like. It's just how much would you actually manage it? Cause actually here, take all this and go get core wood and go upgrade your pickaxe twice.
Yay.
You are now fucking Chungo.
Oh,
Suffer. Go get core wood. That's the house.
wrong way. Wait, I just had an idea. I meant to Corwood first.
Yes. I tossed the metal inside the building. Because you cannot get up those stairs unless if you are overweight.
you're
That is how
right.
all stairs work. I
That
don't know
is
why, but
painful.
all stairs always fucking work that you cannot get up them if you are overweight, and it's so stupid.
Oh yeah, giga damage and durability. Let's go.
Is it maxed out after 4?
Yeah.
Okay, so 4 is the final one. Okay. That means I think we only gotta upgrade our armor one more time, so that's pretty good.
Nah, I got Iron Mace and Iron Axe that need some love.
Well, I know I'm talking about armor specifically, Dumbo. Shut up.
Ah, yes.
All I know though is we will have to farm wolves because I want my. Not only do I want the cape, but I want that shit upgraded.
Me too.
Because I think we're gonna need like some type of loom. And before we go fight boss, you should also take this time because I just upgraded your pick. Because I have to also upgrade my shit. You should take this time to go start getting more iron right now.
Nah, let's finish the iron. See how much we can upgrade our armor.
Well, I gotta upgrade my pick too, and that's gonna take a lot.
I took 50. What was yours at? What's yours at right now?
I have to upgrade mine one more time, so 30. It's like we're not gonna be out of iron, but it will take a big chunk.
Like 70 something. 70 something or more. I don't remember the exact amount in that chest.
Alright, like how much does it take to upgrade our full set?
I'm willing
It's gonna
to
take
literally just...
it's gonna take 45 each to upgrade our armor again.
Well, let's finish it, look at our iron, and see how much I need to get.
Then after that it's mace and then actually hatchet, so I really want to get a new chair. I'm so tired of this shit hurting my ass sitting in it.
Feels bad, man.
I've literally watched my fucking friends spiral down an art hole, and it is very fucking funny.
Just elaborate on what an art hole is.
They literally went from drawing like they had like a realism style, and it spiraled into drawing furry shit because it makes them a lot of money.
I remember like what was that one meme? All the art in the world is controlled by like what was it? Weird and wealthy people. There was like doctors, lawyers, heads of corporations, and then the final one was mysteriously wealthy furries.
Yeah, They just make a lot of fucking money off of it, and I don't really blame them.
I remember seeing some artists that got like they had like a fucking vent post where they wanted to kill themselves because they didn't like drawing the really fucked like fetish shit and furry shit, but it also made giga money, so they didn't really have a choice.
Be like that sometimes. Like, one thing I know we're gonna have to do eventually, and it's gonna kind of suck, but it's just how it is we're gonna have to create a fucking, like, flax and barley farm, and that has to be in the plans. Like, I'm gonna have to go there and harvest it, and I'm gonna get pecked by 27,000 fucking mosquitoes. What are you doing, getting rested, buff, and heading out for iron?
I'm waiting to see how much iron we have left to see if we can upgrade our armor again.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. The Giga chest has four fucking lines. The normal chest only has two. It literally doubles every chest.
That is pretty good.
It's 2 iron, 10 fine wood, and we have a shit ton of fine wood. Like, in a chest, we have almost 300 fine wood. So, essentially, we would double all our chests. Oh, yeah. That's gonna be that. Honestly, since you're probably gonna be the main one mining this shit, I'd rather just stick all of our iron into just upgrading the armor.
I'm fine with that.
Like, I don't know if we're gonna have enough to upgrade everything. But, cause like I said, it's gonna take 45 each. I don't think we're gonna have enough by the end of it. Cause we're gonna need 90 and we're gonna be like just under. That's why I was saying you go now.
I want to see first. If not, we'll just upgrade like our fucking chest piece and boots, and then I'll head out.
Oh wait, we might have enough. Barely. But we actually might once all this gets done. Because then that'll get all of our armor to 4. I mean, our capes can't be upgraded right now, but that's a different story. Plus, upgrading capes only gives it 1 extra defense. It's not like the capes are like an actual fucking difference in terms of defense. Capes are more of just an aesthetic thing. Kind of like how the fucking Santa Claus hat. If the Santa Claus hat actually had defense, if you upgraded it, oh, I would actually be happy. So I'd be wearing a Santa Claus hat right now. I wish there was like an aesthetic tab thing.
I would like that.
Oh god, my run is level 48. Yeah, I think we probably will have enough. Oh yeah. Yeah, we have enough. With me deciding to not upgrade my pick, yeah, we'll have enough. Um Yeah, tier 4 is max quality.
Goody.
Go ahead, come over here. Dropped all the iron in the building. My armor is now max upgraded.
No.
I'm sitting at 63 defense now. Yeah, honestly, depending on how much the physical damage thing is, I might swap to that power. I don't know for how long it is. I'm gonna search that up actually.
Didn't you say it's like 5 minutes of that buff?
Don't know.
Oh, I can't even upgrade my shield more. Hell yeah.
Gives you resistance versus blunt, slash, and pierce, which are all physical attacks. Means you'll take reduced damage from those damage types, which are very common. Doesn't say how much though.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, a lot of people just say bone mass is power. He is literally a giant goop monster with arms and teeth.
Oh man, I'm so scared of goops.
A lot of people fucking rate his power #1 because literally 99% of most enemies are doing fucking some type of physical damage.
I'm just curious what the amount
Yeah,
is.
Gluth is the 5th boss, and that is the final boss. He's a giant skeleton boy with a crown. And his power gives you resistance to fire, frost, and lightning damage for 5 minutes on a 20-minute cooldown.
That sounds really fucking useless.
It is only useful for defeating Modder for a second time.
That is the most useless fucking power I've ever heard of. I'll be real.
Yeah.
You know the boss you
Valheim's
killed to get
apparently
this
it's
gear?
also apparently it's good for the Ashlands though, cause there's just a shit ton of Surtlings.
Oh man, I'm so scared of the goblins that do no damage with their shitty fireballs.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe in the Ashlands they do more damage, but the ones in the swamp do fucking 0 damage.
Literally, the Elder's boss is some of the worst shit I've ever seen. Just, oh yeah, you cut trees down faster. I'm like, bruh.
Desquito, why are you attacking my cart? I'm going to kill you now.
Yeah, Modder is the dragon, so you will, or the Drake, you will have to pick up a bow.
Yeah.
And he's the one that has the power of changing fucking wind bullshit. It's a 5-minute buff that tailwinds the boat for the duration with a 20-minute cooldown.
It's so dark out, I can't see where the Desquitos are coming from.
Honestly, I would have wished that like the Drake power gave you like temporary wings. That would have been fucking cool.
I could literally do the Red Bull commercial.
Like, think about it. I feel like the powers are literally just dog shit. Literally,
Two
Ecthyr's
are
is the best
useful.
power. The Ecthyr's is literally the best power until you get fucking physical defense buff, and that is only if you're getting giga ganked.
Yeah, like what's better than running away, holding your ground with like no damage coming to you? Plus it would make farming the fucking wolves easier because we could pop that in case they're like, there's a bunch of them.
Yeah. Yeah, literally Bone Mass's power. Yeah, it's a 5-minute fucking
Does
buff.
anyone know the percentage or no?
I have not seen percentage yet.
People really don't want to fucking, people really just aren't trying to find that fucking number listed, huh? What sucks is if we had it, I could easily just go check right now because of the fucking tab with the fucking bird.
I love how I'm looking on Reddit and someone's like, in my opinion, the Bone Mass buff is way too strong for how early you get it.
I would have been like, alright, you know what, just for that, I'm gonna start spreading the mods that undo the
Someone
fucking
was
bow
like,
nerfs.
this guy was like, Valheim isn't intended to be a PvP game, so it's not really a pressing balance issue per se, but it's more of a giant nerf to the game's difficulty and immersion. I'm like, fuck out of here. They
I am
literally
keeping
send
that buff.
fucking, they literally send World War II Hitler kill squads your way.
Yeah, I like my Jordan jumps, fellas, but it's only gonna get me so far. I'm taking the fucking bone mass buff right now.
This man is like, oh, what the fuck? This man,
Brainworms.
pretty much. This guy's like, oh, fighting mini bosses should be hard. You know, like trolls and golems at least require some finesse. Fighting bosses are definitely meant to be hard, but most monsters do mainly physical damage, and bosses only do elemental damage once in a while. Once you pop bone mass buff, any sense of danger or adventure goes right out the window. I'm like, fuck out of here, bro.
Bruh, I gotta go fight a
Go-
dragon
go-
with JC.
literally-
I'm popping that shit now. Literally, JG Wentworth, my money and I want it now.
It's it looks like a flat damage reduction. They're like, I recall fighting
Oh,
2-star
damn.
wolves with it. I recall fighting 2-star wolves with it. Without the buff, I was doing 40 plus damage per attack, and with the buff, it was doing just under 10.
That
Holy
sounds
shit.
awesome.
So it's just they think it's just a minus 30 flat damage buff.
That's actually
That's
really good
nutty.
if you got good armor.
No way they just make a buff reducing incoming physical damage by 75%. So with 150 HP, it went from, oh shit, it's going to kill me in 4 hits on its own. Let's not even talk about his posse. I better fight smart or just run for it. I could take 15 shots from it. I'll just use all my stamina swings since I can kill all of them before they kill me. Plus, it's AoE. Most fights won't last 5 minutes anyways, but if you're playing with even one other person, any sort of buff duration limitations go away when you can chain it. Wait, so if one person uses the buff, everyone gets it?
No way.
That would mean 10 minutes of that shit. We
Bruh,
would have to
gimme.
test.
I'd be willing to test if it's like a fucking shared buff. Oh my
If it is
lord.
an AoE and we go into a place, that's literally 10 minutes of fuck you, we ain't taking damage now.
Literally, the first thing we could do is go into the plains and kick every goblin out of their village.
Pretty much.
Oh, you thought you lived here? Nah, I live here.
Of course, you could tell me not to just use the buff, which I guess is an option if I want to play on hard mode, but that's the same as telling me not to wear armor and just run out there with a club caveman style. Most people won't go in and gimp themselves just to make the game more difficult and maintain it. Then why are you complaining? If you're gonna complain, don't use it then.
Either don't use it or shut the hell up, because it's not forced on you. If it's forced on you, then I understand.
They're like, I think the power is fine is the game still has ways to go to progression wise and it could be vital in the end game. They're like, I don't think your progression point supports the as is part. Yeah, it could be fine in the future with all the biomes and bosses out, but at the moment it's sort of broken. This was a year ago, so I don't know if it's gotten nerfed or what.
I hope they didn't nerf. These powers are supposed to actually be fucking good, although most of them are memes.
This guy was like, honestly, I haven't even used it. The enemies are trivial once you get wolf armor anyway, with the exception of the plains enemies. I almost exclusively use Ecthier ability because stamina is a permanent headache. I switched to Elder for farming wood. Modder's buff is cool, but I have no real need to use it by the time I got it. I keep telling people how OP this is and no one believes me. Well, what makes those Desquitos into regular mosquitoes takes one Lox from doing around 80 or 90 damage to me, from one Lox doing 9 to 16 damage to me, and face tanking 4 of them at the same time.
That sounds awesome.
What the fuck? They said it's AoE, so like I could buff wolves and Lox with it, and they're like, no, but if you play with 4 players, you can have a 100% uptime if you chain it.
That sounds awesome.
I don't think it's gotten nerfed, but I don't know. Like I said, though, that post was like a year ago.
I hope it wasn't. That shit sounds awesome.
I mean, regardless, I'll still use it because it is still damage reduction.
Yeah. I don't
Like,
need
I don't
to
even
run
care if
when
it's
I can
nerfed.
just stand my ground.
Yeah. It is still easily the better option. Bruh, that shit is the nuttiest power. Literally, even final bosses is fucking dog shit compared to, like, why the fuck am I need elemental resistance to fight the dragon again? Why would I fight the dragon again after I get its shit?
I feel like the power shouldn't even be anything like that. It should just be cool shit like that that helps you break the game in a certain way.
Like I said, deer buff literally broken until I just read what the fuck bone mass does. That man's got crazy ass power. It's kind of stupid though. Literally, there is no better power of like, oh man, for the, like the 90% of your playthrough or like 60% of your playthrough, just use deer buff because it's literally the best thing there.
Yeah, you literally can't beat a I'm not gonna die buff.
Yeah, it's literally like I'm gonna haul ass while enemies cannot keep up with my speed because I'm running and I just ate 3 stamina foods. What are you gonna do?
Literally Roadrunner.
Yeah, I might just focus on growing a shit ton of fucking parsnips, or not parsnips, turnips. Cause even though the turnip stew is good, it takes 3 turnips and 1 boar meat to make that. But it literally 55 stamina off of 1 food and like 18 HP.
That is pretty
That
good.
that food is strong. It's the best stamina food so far. Like, is there one that's cheaper necessarily? That's stamina based? Not really, because the carrot soup is 3 carrots and 1 red mushroom. The only difference is you wouldn't be using... You get 45 stamina instead of 55. There's not one that really keeps up. Sausages are good, but sausages are just too expensive for the 55 HP. It's 4 entrails, 1 boar meat, and a thistle. It's just too expensive. I'd rather make like a minced meat sauce, which is 40 health instead of 55, but it's 1 boar meat, 1 necktail, and 1 carrot. It's literally ridiculously cheaper. Or you go with like deer stew. It's 45 HP. It's 1 cooked deer meat, 1 blueberry, 1 carrot. It's literally so much cheaper to make that.
Yeah.
It just ain't worth making fucking the other shit. I'm gonna collect all this honey now. Like, the reason why I'm even fucking using honey right now as like a perma food for me is
To have so many.
we're making it faster than we can even fucking use the shit, and so like we almost have an entire chest just full of fucking honey. And I mean, it gives 35 stamina and 8 HP for 15 minutes. Not the longest lasting food, but it literally gets made on a timer. So, and I don't even have to really do anything for it. It's just kind of there. I, however, am gonna take like a stack of wood and make some basic shitter arrows to go hunt animals with, because I don't want to use fire arrows or needle arrows to hunt animals, because that's pointless. I have 100 of them, so I can't wait until I come across another troll and really pull out the fucking giga arrows on this man.
The regular joggers do like 7 damage now.
That's crazy, actually. Holy shit.
Finally, we've hit the point where we can bend them over and make them our bitches.
To be fair, that's every armor set, is it literally lets you take on the current tier of enemies a lot easier.
I am fine with this. I will bend them all over at some point.
I know silver armor, or it's, I think to make the wolf armor you need silver. I think that's what it is.
Oh, that means we're gonna have to go fight that fucking dragon.
And like a lot of people is like,
You need to
a
make
lot
the
of,
cave.
huh? I don't know. I don't have the recipe unlocked. I don't. Wolf fur cape, you need 6 wolf pelt, 4 silver, and 1 wolf trophy. To upgrade it, you just need more wolf pelt and silver. And no, you don't have to kill the dragon to kill wolves or get fucking
Sweet.
silver. It's just
We could start trying to get it once we get the buff from the bone mass.
yeah, we just gotta find an area with snow here.
There's one right by the plains where I travel to go get iron.
Okay, that's where we'll head. We'll both go, and we'll see if the shit is still AoE. Because I mean, I should see the buff as well. Yeah, and like before we go, when we go to fight Bone Mass, I'm gonna make us each like one of the fucking Giga food buffs, just so we get like Giga stats for that shit.
Take that. Take some fucking help me.
I already have a stack of medium healing and fucking poison resistance on me, and we popping that shit, and then yeah. We both pop all the buffs, and then we'll fucking start that fight. I hope he's fucking gonna eat it against some Pierce, because I'm gonna use some needle arrows on that man. And if not, then I'm pulling out some fire arrows, seeing what he's weak to.
Bill and I is figuring out which arrows to use.
Cause like I don't know, I just feel better fighting bosses and shit with the bow, or like bigger enemies with the bow.
I love how this dungeon literally is. Here's no chest with iron, but here's a bunch of. Here's like a million mud walls. Here's your fucking iron supply.
This is good. Stonks.
Alright, I have one dungeon left before I have to actually start looking for more.
This game thinks it's hee hee ha ha funny. Oh my god, Gabe, stop it. But yeah, with the Giga food, I'm only gonna be able to make like one of each for us, so that's what I'm saying. Save that shit till we get to the boss.
Alright. One nice thing is that when we finally have all the iron we need, I can get this swamp key out of my inventory.
Yeah. I mean, one thing I will want some extra iron for is making the big chest.
Yes.
Because it literally will double our fucking shit. I thought it was in just one extra line, and I was gonna be like, kind of not worth. But when I saw it was actually just 2 bonus lines, I was like, what the fuck?
Oh my
Like, the
god.
chest dimensions are a bit bigger, but that's fine.
There's literally like 20 fucking things that mark the one bone mass in this song. It's actually insane how many are here. I don't know if that's intentional or just a randomized shit. Well, there's one right next to the one I just saw. What the hell? I didn't see that body pile. Let's get rid of that. Oh yeah, you're in luck, because one of the games I had on the list that you might want to play is Trek to Yomi, and apparently the last 2 big patches was fucking nerfing enemies. I won't lie, there are some encounters that are literally designed to make you drop that soap.
Cool game. It's a lot of deers you're trying to throw at me, but I literally need pigs. Literally, with a regular wooden shitter arrow to pigs, I do 130 damage.
God damn.
Granted, the animals don't really have resistances, so. Yeah, like, even though, like, we go in the swamp a bunch and everything, with the amount of poison things you made, I don't even think we're really gonna have to ever re-up that shit.
Huh? No, she doesn't hop my fence.
Hear me?
Someone came by my room. What was the question?
Oh, I was just saying that, even though, like, you go in the fucking swamp and everything, I don't think we're ever really gonna have to re-up on the fucking poison resistant shit. Just because, like, there's a point in time where you don't really have to go there much.
Yeah, plus I made a fucking. We literally took a day to just only make that an idol while I watched you play League.
Literally, this man watches only AIDS matches, and every other match where this man is not watching, I'm literally fucking slapping my nutsack on their foreheads.
I just watched the Ram Ranching happening when you were playing and I was watching.
I wasn't even doing bad though. It was really my
That's the
fucking
funny
teammates
part.
going 0 and fucking 30, bro. Like, what is going on?
See, that's why I can't really stand MOBAs. They're team based, and I don't want to fucking team up with Randy's.
I have realized playing Vi in the durability patch, she's so fucking good. She's so fucking good. The great thing about her is Vi just naturally has like a lot of mobility, but her mobility also like lets you CC a lot of people for a while. Like her ultimate, she literally sends like a grappling hook that you cannot stop towards someone, and then you suplex them, which stuns them. And then you can use your E to do some damage. And then the second that they are unstunned, you can immediately just tap your fucking button to do your punch again, like your charged up punch, because that makes them airborne, which stuns them again temporarily. And then you can use your E again. Literally fucking full kit dump people. And like I said, doing that, it stuns them for so long that if you're not killing them, if you just set like solo, they're gonna be extremely low. Or you or if you have like a teammate there, they're just gonna die at that point.
God, it sounds really mean to fight her one-on-one.
Like my favorite thing. Oh, and because I'm playing jungle, right? At the start, you can pick one of two smites, which smite is mainly for like finishing off large jungle monsters. Like if you're fighting dragon and you have fully upgraded smite, which you have to smite something 5 times to upgrade smite, it'll do 950 damage to it of true damage. So the second hit's 950 HP, you can just smite that shit and it'll die. But smite has basically once you upgrade it, it has like a special ability to it of red or blue smite. Red smite just does some tick damage on enemies, which is pretty good. But then there's my favorite, which ends up being blue smite. Blue smite literally slows them and fucking, I think you gain some of their movement speed and they lose some of theirs for a little bit. So you literally siphon some of their move speed, so it literally only further CCs them.
Literally, just get infinite dice and sucked into
Like
punches.
my favorite combo to do: ult somebody, E them, Q them, which knocks them up, E them again, and the second they hit the ground, blue smite them. So now they cannot even run away.
Literally, just getting stuck. You literally turn into like a punching bag with her.
And like I said, if you're using her abilities, her passive literally gives her shields, and shields were not affected in the durability patch, only actual healing abilities, which is why I think she's just strong and people aren't connecting the dots with her. Like maybe not in high tier levels of gameplay, cuz I'm sorry, I'm not playing in Pro League right now. But like in fucking Freelo, bruh, she's just strong because people don't know what to do against someone that is just that tanky, because you build her tanky as shit. Like Sunder, which is her main like mythic item, gives her like a shit ton of HP. The boots you build make you take 12% less damage. There's an item called Death Stance, where any damage, it's 30% for melee users and 10% for ranged users, ends up turning into like tick damage that happens over time instead of immediately. And if you kill someone, all the damage that is queued up gets cleansed and you heal for like 10% of your max HP.
Yeah, her
So-
kid already sounds pretty good with that durability thing and the fucking healing thing. She's very self-sufficient now.
Yeah, like it is just once I build Death's Dance, I'm throwing myself in every team fight now. Don't care, haha. Oh man, is your support trying to run away? I'm gonna grappling hook suplex them now and keep them fucking stunned for 7 fucking seconds. It's not 7 seconds, I'm being dramatic, but it is a long time in that game to be CC'd. Because that's the thing. If there is anyone else on my team with any type of CC, nah, they stack that shit too.
Stunlock City.
Like, there is some characters I know I cannot fight. Like, for example, there is a character called Mordekaiser, and I have realized I just have to ban him. He's normally a top laner, but people can have started to play this man in jungle, and I hate it because his passive is really strong. It is, if he hits something 3 times, regardless of what it is, he gets an AoE fucking tick damage circle around him, and a lot of people, they just build like burning tick damage effect items on him just to further increase that. And that shit hurts and fucking sucks. And I'm tired of fighting that shit because playing Vi, I literally have to get close to that man. And that is a direct counter because he just does a lot of fucking damage. He swings slow, but he hits fucking really hard. Especially with like his tick damage shit. So I'm like, I fucking ban that man every fucking game.
I love how the AoE circle is basically oh, are you all trying to gang up on me? Hell someone? Taxed.
His ultimate is very fucking annoying.
What does it do?
It pulls you into a small circle realm where nobody can hit you or him. And basically, he takes 10% of all your fucking stats, adds it to his own, and if he kills you in his ultimate zone, he now keeps those stats for a while until you respawn.
He literally just fucking shadow realms you.
So literally, he'll pull you in, and if he kills you, this man is coming out that shit giga strong.
God, sounds so AIDS.
Like, oh, I hate fighting Ward because every time I do, I find myself having a real rough time if he rolls up in that fight. Because normally I get targeted. Because if I'm literally able to Baba Booey their entire team, if you erase me out of the equation temporarily, I cannot guarantee my team can keep up that fight.
I love how that guy, I like the people that play him generally, they just go for you.
Pretty fucking much, because like well, they'll go forever is like, I mean, if as long as they're not like doing really shit, they'll go for like whoever's really fucking strong at the moment in the match, because it's nothing but benefit. Because if he kills you, he gets your 10% of your stats, and then he can go into the team fight with that shit.
Literally whipping out the stonks on your ass.
I have literally fucking been bush-wookied by the second I walk by a bush, this man ults me from the fucking bush. He was hiding in that shit. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Is it normal that there's a giant well with stairs here that lead down into the earth that I can't get into?
I think that is some of the snow biome shit.
I'm in the swamp though.
I don't know. I know it's some type of ruins. That's all I know about that. I know nothing else. I just know it is.
A Draugr Elite came up the stairs to hit me out of it.
That's funny. A lot of people apparently build bases in those too.
It makes sense if they're like indestructible structures in the game.
Yeah.
Where the
Where
hell is
all
that
the
body
feathers at,
pile?
game?
I saw like a green lantern. I mean, not a green torch. I was like, hold up. More iron? Nope. Fucking filled up well.
Yeah. Oh, it's funny because this game just tries to spawn shit on those islands because they can't fucking spawn shit anywhere else near you. And one time I saw a troll spawn on that island, and I was like, I'm gonna shoot him now. And by the time we even got close, he was already fucking basically dead. And that was with fire arrows. So I'm like, the trolls are weak to pierce. So if I pull out needle arrows, that man's dropping. Plus they fly straighter, so I don't have to adjust for it because they're literally best arrows in the game. I don't have to adjust aim as much.
I love how because there's a tree inside the wall, the Draugr Elite can't come down to punish me for killing his comrades in his spawn point.
before I come back, my pick broke and I got like 129 iron scrap, but I decided to look around the swamp first since I know where the fucking cart will be. And if I get attacked by something, I don't have to worry about it.
Okay. Yeah, because then we'll focus on upgrading our mace first, and then the tools. But after that, it's pretty much boss time.
Yeah, other than that, like once you get all that in the
But like
chest,
the
that's
tools
it.
aren't gonna be as necessary. What does it take to upgrade my fucking mace? From 3 to 4, which is 4 is just max. It's gonna take 60 irons, so yeah.
God damn!
Well, like no, 60 iron combined for me and you.
Mine's at
So
3
30 iron
already,
each.
so whatever 3 to 4 is.
That's what
Oh,
I said. It's 30. 60 total.
if we can actually get the iron, I want like a sword too and a spear, but no guarantee.
Bro,
that's
I'm not
what's-
doing that. No. At this point, it's better for us to just move up to the next tier.
You're right.
Because like after we kill boss, it is time to start hitting up snow area. Because I think we're gonna need silver to make like the fucking blast furnaces. Which I hope all that is it's the same dimensions of a normal furnace but smells shit faster. Good news, I upgraded my mace to max quality because we had enough spare. So this shit does 36 to 59. So basically we'll need the 30 iron for yours, and then the rest can go towards. I'd rather save the rest of it to make chests than upgrade our tools. Because like I said, we're gonna have to make quite a bit of chests.
Oh, you can parry their slam. Neat. I now know the time.
Hear me?
Go through that again.
So I said that after we upgrade your mace, which will take 30. The only thing like we could upgrade our tools, but I'd rather just save the extra iron for the chest because it's gonna take quite a bit.
You know what? You're probably right. We don't really need a maxed out fucking axe. Just a mace. And a
But yeah, like I
chest.
said,
Plus the pick
yeah.
already maxed, and that was like the one tool I actually wanted.
Yeah. Because, like, the axe, it still takes, like, 2 or 3 hits to knock down a tree. I don't really give a shit. If I am that desperate to get wood, it is time to go grab the wood cutting power. Which I would imagine just makes you, like, one-hit fucking trees, I
Another
guess.
fucking abomination. This game wants me to have Friday Night Fight Live or some shit. I need to get out of the water so I can get those free riposte hits when I parry. I think it's caught on a tree. Hold up, if you're caught on a tree, I'm still gonna get. Oh? No, I got out. Okay.
Yeah, like, there's the Fenris set, which is just...
You missed.
The Fenris set gives you fucking some extra movement speed, but it has literally shit armor. Oh, apparently there is shit in the game that I don't know if it's an actual thing. How do you get it?
What is it?
I don't think it's in the actual game. It says DLC item, but there's no DLC for the game to my knowledge, but it's called the
probably like
Odin set.
It's probably a supporter pack kind of thing.
Yeah, it's the Cape of Odin and the Hood of Odin. And it's leather, scraps, and coal, but it's like 1 armor for the hood and the fucking cape. Yeah, I guess it is just like a supporter thing.
This game conspiring to murder my ass.
The padded set though, that shit wants linen thread and iron. That's another thing too. I'd rather save the iron for like the padded shit when we go to get it.
It's already annoying enough fighting an abomination, but then when my poison resistance thing is down, it sends a giant slime that turns into 2 more slimes and a fucking skelly bro to annoy the fuck out of me. Okay,
Oh, there's
abomination
a.
dead.
Oh, apparently there's a Lox cape as well. You need Lox pelts and silver.
What does it do?
Uh, you take half as much. You take half as much damage from frost.
Oh, so you'd probably use that to fight like the dragon.
Yeah. The Yule hat, which is the Santa hat. It's just
Very
nothing
sad that
special.
isn't like a style application.
Yeah. Then there's the Diverger circlet, which is essentially just a lamp on your head.
Useless. The
Oh,
game,
yeah,
the
pretty
game
much.
isn't dark enough to make it essential.
How do we make linen thread? We need the spinning wheel, and we get it from flax. And we... The spinning wheel becomes available after the player has killed Motor, or Motor.
So
To
we gotta
obtain
kill a
the...
dragon.
Yeah, because we need that to get the artisan table. Each piece of flax takes 30 seconds to convert into linen thread. It has a capacity of 40 flax and will drop linen that is made automatically. So it is just like a machine to throw some shit into. Fine wood, iron nails, and leather scraps for that. So we need to kill dragon for that, and that's to make linen thread, which is to make the padded set. But for the wolf shit, you can make it at a workbench. And it's wolf pelt, silver, and wolf trophy. Or, well, that's for the cape specifically. Not gonna lie, that wolf cape looks pretty good.
Game, if you could get rid of that cold devo, that'd be just great.
I am now gonna throw more wood into fucking making coal because I went through a large amount of the coal supply.
Come on, let me up there. I gotta pee. I'll be right back. This game is really making me go that extra mile to try and find more place to get iron.
I can see that only really when being a problem is when we go to make the padded set the final armor in the game. Because we're gonna need iron for that. Because at least the wolf set takes silver, so it's a new resource and we're not as constricted. But the trade-off is, yeah.
Note to self, you can drink health meat to stop yourself from drowning.
That's pretty cool.
That just saved me, because I didn't want to take a boat over here to check.
This
I don't think you understand. I will boat if I have to, but if I see a way that's possible without it, we swimming. I mean, unless there's like enemies that are spawned on my fucking wagon when I'm a million miles away to attack it, I see no reason in not exploring as much of the place as possible until I at least find another 2 or 3 dungeons. Oh my god, why are there so many enemies here? What the hell? Where the fuck are all you guys spawning? I still think it's highway robbery that parrying takes stamina.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it makes sense. I don't really care like that.
It's so gay. Like, when you have all the debuffs for stamina regen, you literally can't even get your stamina back, even if you're playing defensively with parries.
Like I said, this becomes a non-issue unless you get the wet debuff at nighttime. Once we get Wolf Cape.
Hell yeah, gamers.
The Wolf Cape is gonna be like the first thing I make over armor honestly, because I want to get rid of the cold
Finally,
shit
I
immediately.
found at least one more fucking iron dungeon.
Hear me though?
Yeah, I agree. First thing we do, we get that buff when we go in the snow area. We're fucking hunting them wolves down. I want
Well,
that
no,
cape
I'm
too.
talking about, yeah, I say get the cape first over any of the armor set, because that gets rid of the cold shit.
Yeah, no, I don't even care about the armor. I just want the cold buff go away.
Well, no, the armor is stronger than fucking iron, so yeah, you do care about that.
Well, cape first anyway, because fuck that debuff.
Let me double check that. Oh yeah, apparently the chest piece gives you some resistance versus frost, and so does the cape. Crafting the full set requires 64 silver, 18 wolf pelt, 4 wolf fang, 2 drake trophies, 1 chain, and 1 wolf trophy. Crafting and fully upgrading the set requires 166 silver, 66 wolf pelt, 10 wolf fang, 2 drake trophies, 1 chain, 1 wolf trophy.
Dear God.
The base set has 61 armor. When fully upgraded, it has 82. Wearing the wolf armor chest or wolf fur cape grants resistant versus frost, like frost resistance mead.
That's pretty neat. So that'd be good for motor, I guess?
Well, no, it's just good for the snow area. Because the frost shit literally actively ticks your health.
It's like a form of poison almost.
Yeah.
This is perhaps the most bizarre instance of a dungeon I may have ever seen. In an isolated pocket of the swamp I swam to, there is one dungeon. And it's like, it's an isolated part of the swamp. I thought it might connect to a whole new swamp. This is not the case.
That's pretty wild.
I mean, I'll do anything for iron, I guess, so it's going on the list. Alright, smart.
I don't know. Like I'm not really like tense driving anymore. The only time I was tense was earlier when I was literally having to fucking drive in rain during rush hour. That one actually made me nervous.
Alright. Hey, that's good. I think you're getting used to it.
Like normal driving fine, but the second you add rush hour, it's like, oh, okay, it's just more people. But then you add rain, and now you gotta worry about going a little too fast. Because like the best thing to understand is that when it's raining, you want to keep some more distance between cars than the car's length that you're normally supposed to. But you also want to go a little bit under the speed limit. At least, but that's what I would prefer, because like still go close enough to where obviously you're not like fucking dragging down traffic, because that's a hazard in itself. But
Yeah.
I'd say like going like a mile or two under the speed limit, or like per hour under the speed limit is fine. It's a lot less worrying. I guess until you get more used to it, pretty much. But definitely the distance thing is a big thing. You don't want to fucking hydroplane into another car.
Yeah, hell no.
Oh, my fucking grandpa wants me to go on the freeway, and I'm like, oh man, why do you want me to go like 80 miles an hour?
Yeah, ain't that fun?
Oh yeah, so what, are you mining out that thing for iron right now?
Pick broken. I'm waiting for the I had a higher level started to like Draugr spawn and do a lot of damage, so I ate a health meat, did not die, and I was low on stamina and two of them were wailing on me, so I'm waiting for my cooldown to go away so I can swim back. Cause in the event I start drowning again, that meat getting sipped.
Hmm. What is the other one I was gonna do? This one? No. This one. I need to go get some of the deer meat. Yeah, a lot of the, like the normal meat I ask for you not to touch. Like the deer meat, I need the cooked deer meat for some recipes.
Yeah, we're gonna have to look into better recipes. Well, if that buff is as good as they say, we may not need it, but it's always gotta look into these things.
Well, I mean, I'm making us some giga buffs right now.
This game.
What?
Literally trying to ram ranch me at high speed. I'm technically in the fucking Black Forest biome in this water, and a leech came out of the swamp to poison me without my fucking resistance.
Oof.
What's wrong, leech? Ain't got no legs? Too bad. I swam across and the poison wore off, but that was annoying.
Do. Not gonna need those. I will take a stack of this. Some more of these.
I just got a little bit left of the swamp I can check out, and if I don't find any more, I'm gonna be real with you, there's only one dungeon left with iron in it. Another fucking abomination. The ride never ends, dear God.
Okay, when you get here, I have the food buffs we're gonna be using. But this shit is reserved for boss only.
Okay.
Cause it is some giga stonk food. Like one of them, 45 HP, 15 stamina, 23 and 23, and then 1855.
Nice.
When you get here, I will drop you everything. I need to store most of the food because I did go through a lot of the more meat I had.
Where in the world are these dungeons? Oh. This game is fucking laughing at me.
Why do you say that?
I see the torches. I think finally a dungeon. It's some kind of fucking gravestone cemetery with a rune thing that has the Lord for joggers in it. Like I give a fuck.
Brother moment.
Oh my god, fuck these dungeons. I'm going to get my cart. We'll just upgrade my mace and then the rest can go into your chest, Mr. Krause.
Okay.
I was hoping to find some more so I could double dip on tools, but the game just saying no.
Yeah, I'm gonna store
Another
my...
fucking abomination. This swamp is literally taking attacks out of me before I leave it.
I stored my swamp key because I don't think I want to go back in the swamp.
Unless I really need some heal meats, I'm not coming back in here.
We will need iron later for padded shit. Yeah, but padded shit is literally best armor in game, so it is one of those things where I just say it's a necessity.
We'd have to find out a swamp thing, because based on how much it takes to
Now
upgrade.
I want you to look at all the area you explored and scroll down on the mouse wheel for me. We can find another swamp.
Alright.
Look, it may take some boat traveling, but it is definitely possible. I doubt that we've searched this entire game swamp supply.
Alright, that's another abomination, dude.
Turnips are almost done. Okay, carrots are definitely the easier thing to grow because they're food buff, like to make the food that is required with them. To make the food thing that is required of them, it only takes like 1 carrot, but the goddamn turnips, man, wants 3.
What would you say is more essential, carrots or turnips?
Depends because like the deer stew gives me health while the turnip one gives stamina.
So unfortunately, a little bit of both.
Yeah, like the carrots, it's a for the deer stew, it's 1 cooked deer meat, 1 blueberry, and 1 carrot. And you get that's a 3 HP tick for 25 minutes with the 45-15. The boar jerky, it's easy to make. It's just the raw boar meat and the honey, and it's a 23-23, so that's evenly split. It's a pretty good buff and it's cheap. But the fucking turnip stew, man. I liked it, but the buff, but god damn, for turnips it is a resource hog. It's 1 boar meat and 3 turnips.
God
To
damn.
make 1. So like with the buffs we have now, we'll be fine, but I'm just gonna plant more turnips now. That is one that I'm gonna just have to giga stonk on quite a bit.
This game is giving me an Odyssean journey for my final trip to the swamp for now. Literally 3 leeches come out my ass and keep whacking the damn cart.
That's a yikes.
Get your licks in now, game, because until we need that padded armor, I'm not coming back to your fucking swamps. Cart, why you gotta
Look.
make my trip so difficult?
Like, I'm tempted to make the farming area just a bit bigger because of how much turnips this shit wants. I just think it's an essential food, though, because of the stats it gives.
Oh my god, even in water, these things are doing critical hits to the cart. Hold the fuck up. Do not shoot my cart, you little shit. And on that day, a million searched for murder in cold blood. I'm very sad that because of how much I have to keep stopping to defend the damn cart from fireball throwers and shitty swamp monsters, I'm probably gonna lose my deer buff before I even get out of the damn swamp.
That's a move.
This is one of those, unfortunately, it's necessary things. Because the moment I saw 70 damage to the cart, I was like, I gotta fucking let go of this thing and go kill those idiots.
Yeah, I think it's just gonna be essential for me to fucking make the farm area just a bit bigger. Just for how much this shit wants. I mean, I can do it. I can nudge out some extra space. It just sucks having to.
Yeah.
But definitely doable. And I'm gonna do that right fucking now while I have some time. And I don't care as much. Aw, game, why you gotta do this to me? Do 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 do.
Right as my deer buff wears off, I get the cold debuff. Thank you, game. This game is literally getting in the hardest licks it can with many gang squads as it can find. And for this last trip, I am on a Greek journey.
Sounds like this game, to be honest.
This game thinks it's Viking shit. Nah, this is some Greek suffering. Literally, I have to swing around wide for even longer trip because this game has a horde of locks is at my preferred exit.
Okay, the bees are sleeping. That means they're still happy where they are.
There are ghosts fighting a lock, so I have to swing around even wider now. Oh no, the goblins. Wait, did the goblins kill locks? Hold up, free shit. Come here. Nope, buried. Get fucked.
Okay, there is slightly less room in the base now, but more farmland, and it is just a necessity, so this is how things must be.
Did y'all really kill locks, or am I high? No, they killed a locks. No, wait. They fought a wraith? Okay, they fought a wraith. I got a wraith trophy. Kinda
Nice.
neat. Think you already have one hung in the house, though.
Yes.
I guess I thought it was a locks, but instead it was a ghost getting its shit kicked in by a little goblin.
The tomfoolery I'm hearing right now.
I wish it was tomfoolery instead of pain.
Oh, we can't have nice things, can we?
No.
Okay, I was able to plant a bit more, so that's nice. I must now put all berry and berry accessory, well not berry, but fucking crop and crop accessories in this chest.
Literally, the moment I come over a bend, a mosquito comes to whack my fucking cart. And a goblin.
And then getting Ram Ranch live.
I am on an Odyssean journey. The moment fucking goblins are so dead. Okay, they're all dead now. I literally have to pop a health meat because of that. And I see more Loxes. This game is literally on the warpath to fucking murder me with its spawns.
Man, it says, oh no, you want to get the last of the Iron Home? Damn, that's a shame, bro.
Game, you're gonna have to throw more bullshit if you want to kill me. I wish I could just get up this damn slope. I could walk and get stamina back and make some fucking progress.
Brother,
but
I
no.
just saw someone on my friends list boot up fucking Battlefield 2042, and I'm like, why are you playing
Literally
a very
blew
dead game?
money on a game that is not only dead but still broken and had to take out game modes because it is so broken.
That game is some of the fucking most overhyped, complete flopping bullshit I've ever seen.
Fucking pour one out.
I am so glad I really was on the verge of pre-ordering it, but I had a gut feeling tell me don't do it, and I listened, and I am so glad I did.
Your gut just saved you some good money.
Cause I was like, oh man, I'm really hyped for game. I'm gonna get it. And literally, my gut was like, hold up, you are now going to wait. And I said, alright. And then fucking next thing you know, I'm like, gut, you really coming in clutch sometimes. Yeah, like I said, I have 10 deer stews, 10 turnip stews, and 10 of the boar jerky. 10 is max for the stews, by the way. That is how much you can stack in one, because I guess there's
I have
just
killed so much shit that the fucking hooded dude with the stick showed up to watch me for some reason.
That's funny. I think it's funny when he does that, because hold up, what the fuck are you doing?
Oh, what am I doing? What are you doing, game? Why are you spawning all this shit? You did this. You killed them. You put them in my way thinking that shit was gonna stop me. Oh my god, a tar field. So I gotta swing around again. And I can't even swing around. I gotta swing around super long because there's locks on the left. Oh my god. And there's a golem camp on the right. So now I get to choose what I gotta fight.
Holy shit.
I
The
am
shit I am listening to right now.
I'm literally in the home stretch game. You better fucking throw an army because I'm not stopping. There are literally no brakes on the fucking pain train.
It's funny because I watched a streamer pretty much make a character so fucking like he made a strategy in League, and it literally caused them to have to nerf a bunch of shit.
Was it just too
Um,
strong?
yes, it was basically unpunishable.
That's funny.
Let's put it's called Inting Scion.
Okay.
So Scion is a character, very slow, pretty tanky. His entire kit is just he has this one very long charge up attack that's pretty like good size, like cone AoE. And it will knock up if you fully charge it, but it takes a long time to fully charge it. And it's very good at clearing waves. Um, Another one of his ability gives him like a blood shield, and then it explodes after a bit. A third one is where he runs into like an enemy, but if he hits a minion, it launches in the minion, and if the enemy gets hit by the minion, they're slowed. And his ultimate is this man is just gonna run for a fucking million miles. He's literally becomes unstoppable. You cannot CC him in any way. The only way to
Usain
stop him
Bolt
is
has entered the chat.
the only way to stop him is if the timer runs out for his ult, or if you walk in front of him. If you can get in front of him in time. But when he hits somebody with it, he does a lot of damage. So there's a trade-off. He can also stop it preemptively to do the giant smashdown, and his passive is when he dies, he gets resurrected, but his health starts ticking down. The only way to keep regening your HP is if you're hitting minions. But it's not infinite. It will go down no matter what. You will die eventually again. But that's what his passive is. Now, Inting Scion is basically there's an item in the game called Hullbreaker. It buffs your minions and it buffs your damaged turrets and whatchamacallit. Oh yeah, in his ult or in his passive, he does more damage and he is faster. So when he's dead and he's in his dead state and his health is starting to tick down, he moves faster and he does a lot more damage. And he attacks faster. So Hullbreaker would be built, and then there is a passive or that like there's a rune page that every person builds a rune page. It gives your character like various little buffs essentially. But there is one called Demolish, and basically if you're in a tower for a couple seconds, you'll see a little thing that'll tick down, and when it's ready, you'll hit the tower and it'll do a bunch of damage to a tower. Inting Scion is essentially you just keep running at fucking towers with Hullbreaker and you keep split pushing, because guess what? What are they gonna do? Kill you? That's fine. You'll literally rise from the dead and continue hitting the fucking tower. And do giga damage to it faster and stronger, because when you're in your passive, your dead state, you do more damage and you attack faster. So the problem is you literally can't do anything, because even if you kill him, he will make progress into opening your base up no matter what.
How do you even go about nerfing that without nuking him from orbit?
They took his passive and they literally just nerfed his like tower damage.
That's funny.
So that way, the strat is essentially stopped. Like, you can still push when you're alive and do a lot of damage with that build. It's still really good. But now they made it to where it's not brainless, where he can literally have no kills, 30 deaths, and win his team the game solo. That
That's
was literally what was
funny.
happening. There is a pro player. Well, he's not pro, but he very, very high. He's in the highest rank possible. His name is the boss. Uh, uh, fucking this man literally does not care about any of his deaths. He don't give a shit. He's just now gonna push towers. That's
That's
all he did.
funny.
That was his play style, and his ultimate also does damage to towers. So like his strat is if he opens up the enemy base, there's 2 more towers that are right next to each other that guard the nexus, which is what you have to kill to win the game. He will ult in, preemptively cancel his ult, so he'll slide in between towers, and it'll do damage to both towers. And then because he's inting Scion, he starts smacking the fucking towers, and they just break at an ungodly speed. And
I
what?
take
Oh,
it
dude, the
he was kind of
towers.
sad they nerfed his strat.
They nerfed his strat, but then he recreated it on another character. He's getting another character nerfed.
Are they nerfed yet, or is it like
They're not
ongoing?
nerfed yet, but it's probably going to be one of those inevitables because he's literally recreated the strategy.
That is funny.
So there's another character called Volibear. He can be played in jungle and top lane. His kit is... I don't know his kit too much. Never played him, never paid much attention to him. Hello.
I finally made it.
As
I'm
you can see, I
repairing all my
expanded the
shit.
farm a bit, so it's a little bit bigger.
Ah, neat.
Not much, but it is bigger. Anyways, the main important part is Volibear's ultimate is he will do this giant slam dunk in this area, right? If
Yeah.
in that area is a turret, the turret is disabled for a couple seconds and it does damage to the turret. So it's literally the same shit. He doesn't get the
Bruh.
dying passive though, but Volibear is just made to fucking... He's made to dive turrets essentially, so like it's really good for like if you're ganking with him because he can ult into the tower, so the tower isn't doing damage to you guys, and you can kill the person that's hiding under tower.
That's funny.
That's his kit. But what he fucking boss uses it for? He's like, nah, I'm gonna just start destroying every fucking tower now.
This man is literally on the warpath for
It
towers.
is his playstyle, and he's going to do it with every character he can until it's just not possible. And I think he's gonna quit the game after that, honestly, because that's his playstyle, and it literally wins some games. He's literally in some of the highest level tiers of play doing this, and he literally just stacks up deaths left and right, and he doesn't care. It
'Cause
doesn't affect
eventually
him.
That shit wins the game.
Because eventually, he will get to your base, whether you like it or not, and then you have to divide your attention to him. Because here's the thing, right? If he keeps pushing, that's fine. If people go to deal with him, that is perfect because it gives, if the enemy team tries to team fight and they're down people because there's like 2 people trying to kill him in a different lane,
Oh yeah, wait, before
his
I do
team is
that,
gonna win the fight.
keep going with the story, but it's time to Pablo Escobar that iron.
But like, so if he's in like top lane, right, and he is starting to crack open the base, they have to send some people there to kill him, right? That is fine because then the rest of his team can go do objectives and shit, and literally say, haha, fuck you, got mine. And it will literally let his team win all team fights because they're people down. And it is
I
very
love it.
and like I said, what if they don't send people? He cracks open their base and he will single-handedly win the game. So they have to send people to deal with him. His strat is so fucking funny and it's just unpunishable. There's just nothing you can do because he doesn't care about deaths. He is not trying to out fucking kill you. He ain't trying to do none of that shit. Like obviously he'll make good plays because again, he still is a very high tier player. He'll still make good plays. But this man just does not care and will literally say, nah, fuck you, I'm split pushing.
That is actually hilarious that the man does one thing and he does it so well that Riot's like, I gotta nerf this now.
Literally, Scion was not going to get touched until the boss is fucking... And it's boss as in B-A-U-S. This man was really not going to get touched until that strat came a thing because, like, man, I've even experienced that and there's just nothing you can do against it. It is literally get fucked the game. It's the best way to do it is you have to literally outpush the Enting Scion. If you don't, he's going to win. Like, oh man, you guys fighting for team objectives? I'm gonna just split push now. And he will literally just take an entire lane while they're trying to take an objective. It is absolutely ridiculous. Hell, even I would do that playstyle, but I don't play top lane. I don't like top lane. Cause here's the thing, if you lose top lane, you would fuck your entire team, honestly. Top lane is such a fucking like crazy role that is high tier that you just need to win that lane or at least keep neutral. If you hard lose top lane, you were fucking your team. Cause top laners are some crazy ass goons.
I wonder how many people know who he is and they see him on the enemy team like, oh god.
It's funny. Like
Like if I saw that, I
people,
would start banning his favorites immediately.
well, yeah, a lot of people would ban Sion, but like I said, now he's playing Volibear, and people don't see Volibear as a threat right now, even with his strat. And I'm like, okay. Like, I think the funniest thing is at least with what I'm doing with Vi right now, it is like people do not like respect her damage. Like they don't realize she does a lot of damage. But because of the way her kit is, she's also tanky.
And this man's like, I'm gonna creatively use this kit to dick them down as hard as possible now.
I don't know. I've always liked kits like Vi's because like she has like a lot of mobility because she can charge her punch to go over walls, which is really nice and sets up for ganks really nice. Um, but she also has like a bunch of CC in her kit, which is why I really like her shit. Like with Warwick, I liked his kit because one of his abilities literally makes him take less physical damage, and then after it pops, it fears the enemy. So they just like try like slowly running away from you for a little bit of time, which is just free damage for you. His Q is a heal, and some damage. His W, it's worthless in fights, but it is good to engage with. It basically creates a blood trail for the nearest enemies, and you move faster when following that blood trail. Um, his fucking ultimate is he will literally jump at you and latch onto you and do a bunch of fucking damage and CC and hold you there for a while and suppress you so you can't even use abilities or auto attack back.
I just imagine an angry bear jumping on someone's head.
Go ahead and join. Well, Warwick is a literal werewolf, so. Are you joining?
I am. I gotta wait for the game to load since it's on a server.
Oh yeah. Once that happens, I need to drop you the food. Alright, come here. This is for you. This is for boss fight shit. You will see good Kush stats.
Ow.
Look at those buffs.
God damn, it's all new. I got 2 delicious food buffs. Let's go.
3. I gave
Oh wait,
you 4
yeah,
cookies.
you're right. I see it. I see it now. I didn't see it at first because it was behind.
Don't
the
eat them
wood.
right now.
I mean, I'm just moving around in my inventory.
inventory right now.
Like,
Oh,
I'm
I feel
keeping my
like
normal
seriously.
food buffs on me for now, but I am saving that shit for when we go fight a boss, which is literally after we upgrade your mace. Because I have everything I'm pretty much going to need right now. I got the health flasks, I got the poison shit, I got like 3 different kinds of arrows, I got the food buffs, I got upgraded mace. Oh yeah, apparently rolling gives you iframes in this.
So you can play like Dang Souls.
Yeah. I mean, it gives like bow users an option because you can block with the bow, which will let you roll. Uh. Oh yeah, go check how much iron your mace needs real quick, just for confirmation.
Uh, 30.
30, okay.
You can put the rest into the chest that you feel like, and we can save the rest for when it's time to go get some padded armor, I guess.
I want to see if I can get like... Here, let me count out the chest, because like the chest in the newer ones are a bit bigger, so I won't be able to make it like, or be as efficient with space. But like, one chest of that is essentially 2, but it doesn't take up 2 chests worth of space. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. That's 24. It's the same thing on the other side. That's 48. And then these, which is, I think, the same thing as that. Maybe like 4 less. I can probably create a bunch. I don't know. The ones I'm mainly worried about is like the 2 in the top, because that's like drops from like monsters and stuff. And then the other one is just actual resources. The rest of the shit, like the food ones, maybe a couple of those, but the actual gear ones on the right, I'm not really worried about because it's not like we are creating that much extra gear. Yeah, like I do like the iron grind a lot more than copper. Copper just a lot more annoying because it takes 2 different resources.
Yeah, not only that, but you have to go find fucking copper and tin. Although tin's easier.
10 is a lot easier, and just look on shorelines, honestly, around the Black Forest. Here, take, upgrade.
Yay! How in the world am I? Alright, it's fucking iron.
Yeah, that shit heavy. Oh wait, that's the wrong area. Also, I think the wiki was lying. I think it still only takes 2 coal per iron smelt. Or, yeah.
It is a
Because
mystery.
the wiki fucking says some whack ass shit sometimes. I don't believe half of that shit because it don't even make sense.
I'm really glad I just go there for like recipes.
Pretty much. I was just trying to see how annoying iron was gonna get to gather because I was trying to look up the initial system and it's not that bad. I still think iron definitely a lot easier than fucking copper. I mean, sure, you gotta deal with some more AIDS enemies there, but it's just more worth it. It's, you go in a dungeon thing, you
Oh wait,
clear out
wait.
dungeon.
How much extra iron do we have? I need to upgrade my shield because there isn't a better buckler than this. Shit.
Bruh.
I need 10 iron and 2 ancient barks. I assume like 30 more for max. How much do
Oh,
we
where
actually
does
got
it
though?
pay?
I'm looking for
Drop that on the
ancient bark.
ground. There goes iron stonks for a chest.
You could probably still make some chests.
I can make some, but not as many as I was wanting. I dropped it on the ground.
Uh. Oh. Uh. Ah. Look, I would upgrade if the game would let me, but the fucking unfortunately, for parry fuckers like me, this shit literally stops at iron. Oh wait, only need to be upgraded once here. Yoink.
Here,
That'll
drop
win.
me the extra bark, because I want to do it to mine. There we go. Well, because I'm like, I might as well just use it for mine as well. Mine's that close too.
I will wait in the house until it is time to go fight boss.
Here, take this real quick. You put that away. I mean, we can honestly leave right now after we get rested bonus.
Alright.
I'm not gonna eat any food because, I mean, I have 8 minutes left on my buff shit anyways that I have, but
I am,
if I
'cause
eat any,
I do not want to die.
well, if I eat buffs, then it's gonna fuck over eating my food buffs for boss fight.
I'm just gonna eat the boss food buffs and then re-eat them when they get low, because they already last like 25 minutes. It takes a while to go away.
That's fair. I need to grab withered bones before we go there for no reason.
God damn it, I need to go refill up on health being and poison resist, because I forgot this is shit still in the goddamn swamp.
Hey, my fucking running hit 49 now. Alright, once you get in here and get rested bonus, we leave now. Let's make sure you close the door.
I am doing this now, so I can fucking heal. Oh my god, the stamina.
Yeah, look at the HP too. Literally 24 HP ticks.
Oh yeah. I am detecting stonks in our future.
Told you, those food buffs weren't anything to joke about. I just healed from fucking like 60 something to 90 something. Let's go. It's this, that's coconut. This is crunk.
You wanna just pop deer buff and run to the boss?
Might as well.
Or should we save that on for on the way back?
I'd save her for way back, to be honest. Oh, you just made me pick up a bunch of shit by leaving it here. Alright, let's go. I don't know where to go.
Follow me. Holy shit, the stamina bar.
Yeah. 111 HP.
This is what it's like to not be a fucking chain smoker in Valheim.
Bruh, I told you, me actually cooking those food buffs was gonna be worth.
If it definitely feels worth.
There is a troll.
Oh cool, he's fighting shit that's killing him. I think he's fighting the goblos.
we may encounter mosquitoes and or
This is fun.
locks. Hey, locks.
Look.
I'm just gonna run around that. My food buff's going away. My
There's
grief.
2 mosquitoes to the left. We gotta kill those for
They're
arrows, so unironically.
They're gonna detect us anyway when we try to pass.
Oh! I blocked it, but I did not parry him. Oh, come on.
Ow.
Let's go. Remember, holster your shit. It doesn't fucking yoink your movement speed. There's another mosquito. We must murder, though.
Very good.
I realized they gotta get pretty close.
Oh man, I could easily see you being able to level up Ryan when you have busts like this.
Yeah. Another mosquito.
Can run and fight. Hell yeah. I hate that it's gonna be night soon.
It'd be like that.
Game literally negating my rested buff.
I am just right now gonna eat one of the fucking poison resistances.
Alright, let's go. There's gonna be a lot of bullshit. If they follow us, just try to run past cert spawn. We're running to the certs.
You are
already.
shitting me.
We are running to the certs up ahead because we're about to follow the fucking online strat, because the online strat is legit. Just let them keep throwing fireballs at us. The real fun's when it catches up. Once they start throwing fireballs at it, we should be good to cut and run. Actually, no, we're good to cut and run now. It's taking forever to catch up. Let's go.
Hold on, my guy's swimming. I love how this place is actively triggering my FPS.
It do be like that.
I do think it's funny being wet just negates their fucking damage, though. There is a leech.
Right, as long as you got the poison thing on, it definitely ain't doing no damage. I forgot that since the cartography table wasn't made, I can't show you what I have on my map.
You're a bit ahead of me because you have fire running stats, so. And my stamina drains out more.
Fuck you, game. I don't want to swim if I can help it. What if I just turn this way though and use the trees as cover? Alright, I see the boss symbol, so we're getting there.
I got 30 of the bones on me, so.
Another
Oh
one.
my god.
I'm stopping to fight this one. It's too close. It's just gonna follow us. At least with all this stamina, I can kill it easily. Homie, don't take 10 years to round the corner. Come fight me now. I need this over with.
There's a wraith. These fire is not doing damage.
Alright, jobber defeated. Let's go get the real prize.
Grab it shit if you wanted it.
No. My inventory is already kind of full of bullshit right now because I got double buffs on. I got the food I normally eat, and then I got your stuff. Oh yeah, I still have my weapon out. That shit's slowing me.
Alright, I still got like 19 minutes on my food, like minimum, so I don't even think it's gonna take that long. I don't really care like that.
Me too. Plus, they don't even let you re-eat the food until you hit half.
Yeah. Alright, get out bow, equip fucking needle arrows. You ready, Mr. Krabs?
Yes. Ah, there he is.
Oh, never mind. He's just weak to blunt. Get me in there.
Look at a oogie boogie looking ass. Oh
If
man,
I say
poison,
don't
that's
care,
crazy. I gotta wait for my shit to come back.
I'm literally out healing the poison damage. Oh, he hit me for 26 damage though.
Let me see, can I see that coming and try to parry it? Yes. Literally, yeah, I hate that. Why can't you get riposte on bosses? That's bull. I love how they hit while I was drinking my healing mead. Guess what? I'm ignoring the skeletons and I'm killing you, bitch.
Literally, Mace is OP no counter.
Alright, good job, team. Let's get rid of these skeletons because they're still alive and they're still annoying.
Oh, I got
I
2 wishbones.
I can see why you definitely want either the root armor or the poison resistance shit.
Ooh, wait. There's a fucking
I got his
herb here
trophy.
hugging. Seems to be one bone's living. His belly. It was a wishbone. This bone contains powerful magic that guides you to things hidden in the earth. It can locate silver veins, but may also lead you to buried treasure.
So yeah, is it unlimited?
Yeah, I think it's just you gotta have it in your inventory.
Do
Oh
I
wait, and
have?
you have to equip it, but it takes off your fucking Thor belt.
I don't have it.
Oh, I have one. I have 2. It takes off your Thor belt though.
That's fine. I don't have over 300.
Yeah, neither do I. I mean, I'm not seeing anything right now, but we're gonna need it to get silver. So either way, this is a necessity now that I must keep on my character. All right. Oh, well, good. That's a world save. So, all right, Mr. Krabs, come on. It is time to skedaddle. Wait, did you get his trophy?
Yeah.
Okay, we have to go deposit that once we teleport. Haha, don't care game. I literally have the fuck you buff on.
Can't wait till we get the fucking defense thing and go kill some wolves for that cape. I hate cold.
It wouldn't even affect us here because we're wet.
I know. I just don't. I just want it to be affecting me as little as possible, honestly.
I am gonna miss deer buff, but literally no damage is hilarious.
Oh, I was hoping to jump off that. Fuck you, game.
Jared, there's Draugrs chasing me.
We got a deer buff and over 100 stamina. If they catch you, I'm fucking throwing you in the
I
fat camp.
I literally had to swim, that is why. Whoa, I jumped on your head and I got giga speed, what the fuck? was literally out healing all the damage he was doing to me. That's crazy. These food buffs are the most craziest fucking upgrade. Holy shit. Hear me?
I know. I do like it.
Like, it definitely took a little bit to get...
Wait,
Jared, there's goblins on
I
me.
just tingled. Why are they just running around me? Get out of you lazy fucks.
Jared, come help. There's a bunch of goblins over here.
There are two on me. Oh, apparently I'm by a hidden thing.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so that's what that little fucking wub wub is. Oh, it's like a hot and cold thing. This way.
Ow, fucking goblin.
It's wherever it starts tingling like faster, which is like right
Come on.
here. This is the only thing I can think of. This is water. What the fuck does it mean by treasure?
Wait, muddy scrap pile.
Oh.
Oh my god, it's another way to get iron. Fuck me. I mean, that's not the worst thing, but that is
All right,
a
well,
certifiable
let's
line.
once we go fucking deposit our shit, we need to immediately start going to snow area.
Yeah. We also need to get that buff before we go to the snow area.
Well, that's what I was meaning, is like go deposit, go teleport over to Fort Knox, and then run to the buff shit.
Oh yeah, we're about to run out of deer buff.
There's more goblins.
God, the stamina is so good.
Yeah. That's why I
Finally.
went for one food that was focused on health, one food that was focused on stamina, and one that was split between the two pretty evenly. It's literally the best of like all worlds.
Cool story, Goblin. Don't care.
Yeah, that stamina shit ain't no fucking joke.
I just kept wailing on the boss because of that shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's a funny laugh, Goblin. You know, too bad if you want to catch me, you gotta be this tall.
Huh. That's interesting, cause like, yeah, I guess we wouldn't unlock anything. Fucking hell. We wouldn't unlock anything until we get the silver, so I guess it kind of makes sense. Now. Hold up, before I teleport, I got goblin metal in my shit. Alright, time to go put on, or put this shit away. Got some wood, got some rock, got some fucking entrails, got all this shit. I'll just toss in here for now. That is not what I want. Fucking put this shit here. Put the rest of the withered bones away. Turnips won't be done for a while. I do need to collect the rest of this iron right now.
Oh yeah, I still have his trophy.
Yeah, no, we need to go deposit that in a second. I'm getting my rested buff, and then we're gonna go head out. Yeah, when I realized this man was taking extra damage to blunt, I was like, fuck the arrows.
Lol.
After we go place the trophy, where are you, by the way? Come on, let's go.
Meow.
Oh, once we place the trophy, probably gonna call it quits there for the night.
Let's get back to the base after we get it then.
Obviously. One thing we need to test out tomorrow after it's done on cooldown
The
is
damage reduction.
if it applies as AoE. I am literally getting tinglies.
This game pulling the wishbone out on me.
I wonder if it's just like all ores underground then. I mean, it does say treasure as well, but I don't know.
If all I
What kind
find
of
is
tre-
gold, I'm gonna smack someone.
Gold pretty much useless after you buy the good kush shit.
Yes.
And all the good kush shit has already been purchased, so the only thing we can need it more for is like the Ymir flesh, but I don't even know what to use that for right now.
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead, throw that trophy on the middle one. You gotta look at the hook.
Uh,
It's this one.
give me that shit, right?
Literally, his face is still moving on this shit.
Okay, Oogie Boogie.
Wander, look to your feet that tread upon our tomb. 1,000 bones without their meat will drag you to their evil. Alright, so next is dragon and then skeleton, man. Alright, let's get back to base now. Kill that boar for me, collect that shit. Never mind, you passed boar because you blind.
Boy dead.
I mean, we can test power out the second, like tomorrow, once we hit the fucking snow area. Instead of wasting it, we could just try it there. Might
I'm
as
willing
well.
to do that. Do we have a bow for me? Because I know that's when you start getting flying enemies. I looked that shit up.
Make it tomorrow.
Okay. Because if we get a Drake, we're both going to need to be shooting at it.
Very correct. It is still very, very weird to walk up in this area and not see a massive fort.
Yeah.
But that wood supply has been fucking filling our coal supply.
Yes.
I hope it is still a 1-to-1 ratio, Well, for the fucking silver, I hope it's not like multiple ore to make one silver bar.
I'm literally gonna feel very unhappy if it's not 1-1 and I also have to wear a fucking wishbone to find it.
Oh no, we do have to wear a wishbone to find it. And it's probably gonna be something we have to look underground for.
Yes. Which is annoying.
Whenever the tinglies go off. Alright, get in the house and... Probably. Alright, well, we made some good ass progress, so... Killed another boss. 2 more to go. Dragon boss won't be for a while, because we need to get Gigamax on our wolf armor, and that's gonna take a while. Same thing with their tools, if we can make tools, but I don't know. Probably. Alright, I'll catch you later.
Catch you later.
A 7 then a 5. Definitely check this one out. There are